What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, man. Yes, your girl is early. Technically, I'm late, but I'm early. Y'all already know how it go with me. I will change the time 100 times, okay? But nevertheless, I am here. We are here to get to the business, okay? Now, before we get into all that, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up. And y'all already know what we're going to start this thing off. Yo, Hookah, what it do?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
What it do, y'all? Hey, Danielle, long time. I see Mimi Gates was here on time when I was supposed to go live earlier. But I am here now. Y'all, I had a long day already. I was going to go live later on because I got something to do, but I forgot I had something to do. And to be honest, I was just like really on some, I was irritated at what to do, Rosetta. But I had to, hold on one second. Now my grandbaby want to pop off so much. Okay. Y'all excuse her. Her mommy's making her mad. All right. But I was aggravated today. I was irritated. I was confused. I was all of the above. And yes, I know y'all probably wondering, Mickey, why is your picture like that? I'm going to get to that, right? It just was one of those days, right? And y'all already know, I had to sit back and really think about it. Because, with me, I always say, the internet is the internet. And, I'm just going to be who I am, even in person on the internet. But for some reason, sometimes people don't do that like I do it. What it do, Peter? Long time, Peter. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take care of business. So we're going to get into all that. But nevertheless, today, y'all, we haven't done it in a minute. We had kind of one the other day, but today we are doing Truth Team, okay? Virtual play court, okay? Yes, that's why my head is on a body sitting on a judge's chair, because that's what we're doing today, okay? I'm going to tell y'all what the allegations are, okay? So for one, little backstory. Lil Boosie got arrested a couple days ago. And guess what? It's crazy. Which, Lil Boosie, come on. Like, Boosie badass. You can't be shocked that it went viral, right? So, of course, y'all know I spent some time on Clubhouse because for some reason, okay, everybody that's involved in these type of cases go to Clubhouse. So, you'll be crazy if you don't follow stories about rappers and their situation and you don't tap into Clubhouse. Because for some reason, they feel like that's a safe space, okay? And yes, this is not clickbait. The Boosie story is the center point of this court hearing we're having today, okay? But before we get into it, everybody already know all information contained in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act. And more importantly than anything else, any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me, okay? Now, I chose to use this situation as a learning experience, not just for me, but for other people too, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I took it very seriously. At this point, I've done what I needed to do and all that. So now I can use it for entertainment, but by no means was it entertainment originally, okay? Because I was really, okay, in my feelings, really on some like, okay, that's where we at, okay? But now, like I said, it's done. But this is the goal for Truth Team, okay? This is what I want y'all to do for me. I'm going to present the case from start to finish. At the end, I want you guys to tell me if you find the IG user guilty of the allegations, or if you find them innocent per our play court hearing what happened today. Okay. And just to give you a little context to it, this is what the allegations are. Okay. The charges virtually for play for fake are that a threat was made to Mickey Truth and that the IG user slandered Mickey Truth with false information. Okay, y'all get it? Y'all get the charges? Those are the allegations. I'm gonna say allegations, but for our play court, they're the charges. Okay, so I'm gonna say it again. Count one. Hold on, I'm gonna type it too. Count one is threat made. Let me not put it like that because I don't want YouTube to think it's some other thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put T. Y'all know what that means. Okay, threat. That's what the T is for. All right. Count two is slander. What it do, she? Okay. Count three is false information. All right. So those are the three charges. We got count one, threat against Mickey Truth. Count two, slander. Count three, false information. So I want everybody on the truth team to remember those counts. Y'all will be the jury. At the end of it, whatever the truth team decides will determine my next move in real life. Yes. Okay. So if this IG user is found guilty, right, I'm going to definitely file a civil case against this person because I personally feel it was all of the above. But, look, the truth is not just in me. The truth is definitely in my family, okay? And one of my closest cousins said that not to do it, right? He said not to do it. He said, just let them be this time, just keep it moving. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make fun of it, right? And I'm just gonna take it to my truth team. Cause y'all know I held court on a dog one time. So hey, we gonna do it. So everything happened today. So this is fresh, okay? So yeah, that's where we're at. All right. So again, if the IG user is found guilty, meaning guilty on all counts, because we can't do in between, it's guilty on all counts. Count one, threat made. Count two, slander. Count three, false information. Okay. Now, let's get into the start of this all. Okay. And I want to start from the beginning, and y'all know we detailed, okay? And I need to make sure I present y'all all the facts, all the details of the situation, so that it's not any biasness on my end, because although I am the plaintiff, I'm also the judge, okay? So I'm going to present everything here. And I'm pulling it up, and we're going to start from there. Let me see who I need to go with. I'm gonna go with TMZ. Okay, so I'm gonna start with TMZ because they are reputable with the information they put out, and then we're gonna work our way on down. All right, let me see. TMZ. Boosie. All right, there we go. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up so we can get to it. All right, let me see. I think this is it. Is this it? I think this is... Okay, let's just start here, then I'll go to the next one because that's not the most recent one. Let's see. Let's share. So, Peter, all this happened, right, today as far as where the counts come from. But it's been like the past couple days. All right, y'all. So for those, it's coming. For some reason, it's going slow. Okay. So for those who don't know, Lil Boosie was arrested. Okay. A little bit of backstory. about this, right? He was arrested on the 14th of June after leaving state court for gun possession or gun charges in California, okay? When he left the hearing after the charges being dismissed, he was arrested by the federal government, the feds, or, you know. And, you know, he even took to Twitter, I want to take time to apologize to my kids. I'm sorry, and I love y'all forever, right? And it says here that while he may have cleared the air in one case, Boosie Badass was dragged back into another legal mess, getting arrested by federal agents. TMZ has learned. A spokesperson for the San Diego County District Attorney's Office tell us Boosie was in court Wednesday for appearance in his ongoing gun case. The good news, the case was dismissed. The bad news, he still had another pending legal issue. Then it says, we're told Boosie was arrested by federal agents outside the courtroom as soon as his gun case hearing wrapped. All right. So that's the background to it. And then at that point, it said we don't currently know the circumstances that led up to the arrest. As far as the gun case, reports say Boosie was involved in a traffic stop last month when officers discovered 2 handguns. So that would have been in May. Okay. So that's the background to the initial reports. Now, at like a day later, another another like report came out, and I'm trying to use TMZ only, so hold on. Let me go to the website because I want to use just them, but I think it's another one too that I can use that's reputable. So give me one moment here. Look, I want to make sure I use the most official sites because, like I've been telling y'all, the case itself, I cannot pull and paste her. So it would be easier if I could just pull it myself, but I can't because it's still, I wouldn't even say, I guess sealed, but more than just sealed, it's just not available to be viewed by the public at all. Let me see, where is the other part? Not that. God dang, TMZ. Let me go to their. Can I type it? Okay, let me type it in. Boosie. All right, here we go. This is the most updated one. All right, so this was from 6/16, which was yesterday, okay, on TMZ. Now, here we go. It says, Boosie Badass, feds rely on IG Live clip for gun arrest. It then goes to say, Boosie Badass went full out of the frying pan and into the fire over his gun case in San Diego because while local prosecutors dropped charges, they really just made way for the feds to go after him, okay? What it do on King Guap? It says TMZ Hip Hop broke the story. Federal agents nabbed Boosie Wednesday outside the San Diego courthouse while he thought he was just gotten great news about the gun case. According to new docs we've obtained, meaning TMZ obtained these docs. Okay, so that's why I wanted to reference this source. Okay, ATF hauled him for possession of a weapon by a felon, essentially the same charge that San Diego dropped. Now, pay attention to these pictures right here, okay? Pay attention. Now, these pictures are listed on TMZ right now. Like, I literally just pulled this story up at this moment. What time is it? 6:17 Eastern time on June 17th. On the left side, if you look at the top of it, right? I'm not sure if you can pull it, but screenshot this so, you know, you can reference it, right? This is the name of the account that is listed. KP2 _ MARKETMADE. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind of something else that maybe everybody missed, right? But I didn't. Next to it, it has 9 minutes. If y'all are familiar with how IG stories work, that's the time how long ago that was posted, okay? So this screenshot, right, was taken 9 minutes after it actually went up, okay? Now, on the right, it has another screenshot. Look at the username at the top. MAMAHELIVEAGAI. And I think it's an N at the end, but I can't see it from there. Okay. Now, I know just because I follow the page that the one on the right is Lil Boosie's actual page on IG. Now, on the left, I don't know who the KP2 guy is, but I want to point something out to you guys that's going to be important. If you look back on the left, right, look down at the bottom. It's 2 names tagged in said video, okay? It says, guess what? At Mama He Live Again 2.0, and it also adds Bully 3, okay? That's what it says. Again, this is what's out on actual national outlets, okay? This ain't a Mickey Truth thing. This ain't a Clubhouse thing. This ain't none of this. This is what's out on the actual news websites and blog sites, okay? So, let's keep going. So now it says, in the federal docs, they say Boosie was seen on Instagram live feed back on May 6th with a gun tucked into the waistband of his red jeans. The feds say San Diego PD was watching that IG feed and mobilized officers to pull over a vehicle that had Boosie riding in the back seat. Okay. Now it shows, y'all see, more stills. Okay. Then it goes down to say, according to the feds, right before the Mercedes SUV pulled over, the SD officer noticed movement in the back seat they believe looked like someone attempting to conceal firearms or illegal contraband in their experience. Okay. Now, it then goes on to say, once the vehicle was pulled over, Boosie told the officer he didn't have any weapons, but his security did. During the search, the cop found a loaded Hellcat 9mm in the guard's bag and also a loaded Glock 9mm on a rear passenger seat. Now, it then goes, right, to say all 3 people, Boosie, his guard, and driver, was taken into custody, and cops said they heard Boosie yell at the guard, "You told me they were in a bag." Okay? Now, I'm going to end at this next part. And it says, once cops reviewed the IG footage, they matched up the Glock with the weapon in Boosie's waistband. And that's why they busted him. And I'm going to leave it there. And because it goes into like his past, stuff like that. Okay. Now, why is that important, Mickey, to this court hearing we're holding? Well, this is the story that opened up the floodgates on Clubhouse on yesterday. Okay. But I wanted to point this out of when, and matter of fact, let me go back up. Cause I want to look, I got to tell my Truth Team jury all the info so y'all can know. So in the end, when y'all choose guilty or not guilty for this IG user that we're going to bring up, I want to make sure y'all have all the info. Okay. Now, at the top of this story, it says 6/16/2023. 11:19 a.m. Pacific time. So that would have been 2:19 p.m. Eastern time. So for me, it would have been about 2:19. Okay. This is when this story was posted last time it was done. Anything was done on it. On TMZ, feel more than, matter of fact, let me put it here. Because one of the charges against the IG user that we're looking into is false information. So I want to make sure I cite my sources. All right. So I just put the link of what I'm looking at. Feel free to click it, go to it, look at it for yourself. Okay. Now, hot thing, like I said, on Pacer, you can't find this case. So right now, although the Queen of Paperwork love pulling the paperwork, I couldn't pull nothing, so I have to utilize another source, and that's why I utilize TMZ. Okay. So at the end of the day, that's who I'm citing, right? Now let's fast forward to, guess what? The Clubhouse situation. And I'm going to use Clubhouse TV. Shout out to Clubhouse TV, who definitely be dropping all the content from Clubhouse. Not just on the Hunter side, but you can pretty much go find anything you need over there, okay? So if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you go subscribe to him because, hey, references, okay? Because I for sure go look if I miss something. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much of it is on this particular video. I hope it's starting where I need it to start. But we're going into the next part of the evidence for this, okay? I was in this room, okay, when a person comes in and starts to talk. So that's how it starts. And I want y'all to listen to it, and we're going to talk throughout it. But I want y'all to keep in mind a couple things before we do. I want y'all to keep in mind that at 2:19 p.m. Eastern time, KP2_market something, I can't remember what's on the screenshot, actual still shot is listed on TMZ website along with the story, okay? So remember that. That's already listed out there. This was posted, let me see, when did it post? I don't know the exact time this was posted, but nevertheless, it was posted yesterday. I have to get back to y'all on the exact time that this actually went up on YouTube because Clubhouse TV is pretty good and pretty quick at putting it up. So, nevertheless, let's get into the audio.
YouTube, Clubhouse TV, and we got the content. In this one, we got Whack 100 on the floor with Rockstar and hip hop trends. Exposes dude KP. He's the guy who held the camera while Boosie had the gun in the small of his back. He's the one who exposed Boosie. Come to find out, this dude got paperwork on it. So allegedly, he's the one who's a CI, who's working with the feds, who snitched on Boosie. So let's get to this content. Listen to what Wack got to say. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Did anybody record that?
Oh, I think Clubhouse TV. That's why I shouted him out. He definitely got it. Clubhouse TV. Them niggas, right?
You know what I'm saying? He's coming in the room. Got my man Ski from Dago in the building, bringing him in the room. You feel me? So we gonna damn sure have this conversation.
My man Rockstar be trying to be too. Hey, for all y'all bloggers, it's this simple. Whack 100 catches the nigga that motherfucking exposed Lil Boosie and got him locked up. Exclusive on Hip Hop Trends. Yeah, use that as clickbait. We gonna see what's happening with this nigga. Nigga been to the feds, 30 years old, banging on federal parole. He know better, but we gonna see his in his store.
We got content.
All right, Paul. Shout out to Hip Hop Trends. Shout out to Rockstar. So let's just peep this real quick. So it started past the point where I didn't hear the name on this one, but they actually say his name originally. But one thing that we just heard, Fed case, right? And then we also heard about he about 30 years old, this person that's going to be talking, okay? Keep that in mind. Let's keep going.
Come on,
Let's
Rockstar.
go.
You
We
gotta
got
know how to do
content.
this shit, nephew.
That Paul.
Hey,
We on
man.
stage, nephew.
Hey,
You gotta do yourself right. Come on, Rockstar. Do your shit right, man.
We on stage, Rockstar.
Ain't gonna lie, I love man.
Motherfucking light hit you, boy. You got to dance. Sammy Davis Jr. around this.
You gotta get that shit going.
Oh shit, boy. Y'all niggas do this shit, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Great.
And they gonna listen, all of them say, them social media niggas, and they sit at the park, the garage, and listen and watch the YouTube all day.
You feel me?
Drinking 211s and 4 Locos listening to this shit.
And arguing and debating about what we talking about on social media.
Hey, where he at, Ski? He up in here?
Hey, I just sent him the live.
R&B, if your ass start looking like that, it's over with.
I just sent him the live right now. He should.
You hear me?
Who is he?
If your ass start looking like that, it's quits.
KP.
Yeah, look like that. You look
So
like
the man, so the dude who was on live with Boosie.
Who, KP2?
Okay, pause. All right. So far, someone asked, who is he? Right? They say KP. Then it's explained that he is, guess what? The guy that recorded the live, right? And then soon as I just press pause, did y'all hear that last name again? KP2. So again, a person like me who definitely pay attention to stuff like that when I'm looking into content, what was like a little red flag was like, yo, wasn't that screenshot? Didn't that say KP2? So I'm like, I wonder, like what's going on? Then I'm like, maybe that's not him, right? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. But let's continue.
Yeah, he's gonna come in here.
He got a hot song, Ice Plans. That's my shit.
He a rapper too?
KP2.
This nigga's a rapper.
Yeah. Oh shit, he's the trifecta.
Oh shit.
The gangster rappers.
You know what, Slick?
Nah, them niggas active though,
Slick, it might be time for your debut, Slick. Fuck that. We gonna put Slick on.
Nah,
nigga coming in, Slick. You tell that nigga, check this out, cuz. Where you from? Off the rip, Slick.
That's the homie, cuz. He the homie.
Nah, Slick. Fuck that. Fuck that, Slick.
Where KK at? This would have been a great one for KK. Hold on, homie. So you been to the feds, right?
All right, Paul. So I'm gonna skip past some of it because they get into just like chit chat. Not accessible or needed in this case. But what we got so far is the name drop of the person that's coming in, why he was coming in. Okay, that's the foundation of the whole room at this point, right? So I'm gonna skip past some of the banter real quick.
I'm pressured.
Hold on.
Okay, let me go back. I went too far because I want y'all to hear. And again, y'all know Clubhouse get rowdy, and y'all know WAC 100 definitely get the popping off. Okay, and everybody say what they want, so this ain't got nothing to do with me. Just listen to the details. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of yang. But listen to the stuff that's being said, okay?
I like how you Dirty Mac Dago to the fullest.
I don't Dirty Mac Dago.
You hear me?
What you mean I Dirty Mac Dago?
Yeah.
Who that?
I love how you Dirty
Who was
Mac
that?
Dago to the
Who
fullest.
that? That's
Hey,
KP?
this KP too. Hey, this the KP
We ain't Dirty Mac Dago. We
All right, so that voice, the new voice you hear, I just want to point out, says this is KP2, okay? Literally. Just confirm your name is KP2. All right. Y'all caught it, right? True team, make sure if y'all don't catch it and y'all think Mickey, you overhearing stuff, that's not what happened. Let me know in the chat. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up. We are having True Team for play for fake court. Okay. Our defendant has not been named yet, but we're setting the foundation to the allegations, right, in our counts. Count 1, threat against Mickey Truth. Count 2, slander. And count 3, false information provided. Okay? Let's get back to it.
We talking about the nigga holding the lie.
That nigga came here talking spicy.
He came in fired up. Why he so mad? Why he feeling type of way?
Hold on. We talking about
Yeah. Why he feel some type of way? He feeling pressured.
Hold on.
Ain't no, we fuck with that.
First of all, I fuck with Dago. Nigga, ain't nobody in Dago gonna
I didn't say nothing about me. I said he Dirty
get on
Mac
Wi-Fi,
Dago
bro.
to the fullest.
Cool. Who Dirty Mac Dago? Whack dude?
WAC 100. Everything you got bad to say is always about somebody from Dago, nigga.
Wait, hold on. Give me something bad I said about a nigga from Dago.
Don't talk about shit you don't know.
Hold on. Give me something bad I said about a nigga, but I said.
All right. Pause again. For those who don't know or haven't caught on, you keep hearing Dago, right? Well, to me, it stood out because I know from listening in these rooms, Dago is San Diego, right? So to me, it's like, okay, so this is a guy named KP2 that's from San Diego. If y'all didn't come up with that, let me know in the chat. But this is where my thoughts is. KP2 from San Diego, just based off what's said out of his mouth and others, right, have said on the stage. Let's continue.
Whoever was the federal agent holding that phone, filming Boosie behind his back, is a CI. Identify Boosie. Your man said you been to the feds. You a street nigga. So what fed nigga, that nigga been to the feds, is gonna show a nigga gun on live while he ain't looking?
What it do, L? What it do, K? All right. So listen. Federal informant, okay? CI, Fed case, WAC 100 just put that together on the stage and said, I even heard him say a homeboy brought that up. Again, Mickey Truth has not said anything, right? But have y'all caught how much information has been dropped on this stage so far? Okay? So far. This is what we are hearing before I'm even brought up, okay? Shout out to Al Walt. Let's get into it.
And have the cops watching it.
Hold on, bro. Wait up, Beast. Because all this, I get at Dago, nigga, I got real family in Dago, nigga.
You said I
What it do, Cat?
I was on live.
Yeah.
I was never on live. Get your story straight.
Was that
first.
your live?
Before you start talking, bro.
They said that was your live, nigga.
The fuck is you
Was that your live?
Boosie was on live himself the whole time.
No, you. I'm talking about. I'm talking about his back turn. I'm talking about his back turn, nigga. Whose phone was that?
All right. If you go to the.
Whose phone was that?
They got 4, 5 different pictures from different angles. Different.
Who phone was that? Who phone was that?
Nobody told that nigga to walk around like John Wick.
Oh, here we go.
Pause. Nobody told that ninja to walk around like John Wick, okay? So at this point, my radars and my ears is wide open, right? Wide open. Because I'm like, yo, I'm hearing Fed cases and I'm hearing confidential informants. I'm hearing all these words that as the paperwork queen, I hear a lot and that don't mean good shit when you hear it. So I'm paying attention now, right? Now, I'm very interested in hearing what it do, Loud Pad, the response from KP2, right? Because WAC 100 says, yo, well, what are you doing, right? Because I heard him say, KP2 say, oh, Boosie was on live, right? I wasn't on live, so I heard that part. But then I'm hearing WAC say, well, what was you doing? But the guy's like connection was in and out. So now I'm like at my phone, like, okay, hold on. What he's about to say? What he about to say? Just to set the tone of what I got going on, because I'm on mute at this point. Let's continue.
That don't sound right.
That don't sound. You making excuses right there.
Right.
This Southeast San Diego.
Yeah. Whose phone was that? Whose phone was that on live? Was that your phone?
Nah, he in the Gouda. I mean, he in the blender.
Was that your phone?
You niggas is dang goofy.
Was that your phone?
Stupid lies.
Was that your phone? Was that your phone?
What's my phone, you dummy?
The one showing the pistol from the back.
Whatever you say, brother.
The one showing the pistol from the back.
You work on this.
The one, yes or no? Was that your phone?
I want to know.
CIKP, police ass nigga. I'm asking you a question.
Pause. Who says CIKP, police? I don't talk like that or sound like that. I don't think I was talking, right? But WAC 100 call it what it is, right? I definitely don't hear me talking though. But I just want to point that out to the jury that Mickey Truth at this point has not said anything, right? Everything is floating around on an open stage on a public social media app, okay? So let's keep going.
Is that your phone? You content now. Now I'm gonna make you content, nigga. Did you go put money on Boosie book for lining him up? How much time you get off, nigga? Who you working for?
You a hater.
Was that your phone? Was that your phone? Yes or no? Why won't he identify if
That
that
was his
phone or
phone.
not?
We know it's his phone.
Was that your phone showing the pistol in that man's small his back?
Hey, Ski, cuz, go get your boy some Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, I was trying to tell him you gotta turn your Wi-Fi. Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say, bro.
No.
All right. So for those who just came in, what we're doing is holding the truth team for play court. We have a defendant that's an IG user. I have not released who that IG user is yet. However, the counts against this IG user is count 1 is threat made to Mickey Truth. Count 2 is slander against Mickey Truth. And count 3 is providing false information about Mickey Truth. So those are the counts. I'm asking the truth team to provide at the end of everything a guilty verdict or a not guilty verdict will determine what happens next. Okay. Now, so far, and I hope y'all been paying close attention to the information that is being provided in this room, okay? I mean, look, I'm staying out of it. I'm presenting the story, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, okay? So, again, we have looked at TMZ published information on the Boosie case from June 14th and June 16th, okay? And guess what? We have come to a realization that the screenshot on TMZ was posted at 2:19 p.m. Eastern time, so 11:19 West Coast time, and they have a screenshot of well, I guess it would be either a live or a story of KP2 _ I think it was like master something, right? So that's already out there. Now we fast forward to the Clubhouse room, Hip Hop Trends, Rockstar, and everybody over there on the team. A guy has confirmed his name is what? KP2. And that he is indeed present, right, at this event where Boosie is live. But as of right now, he hasn't stated if he posted anything yet. But let's keep going.
Oh, was that your phone?
Go get some Wi-Fi,
Was
man.
that your phone? Yes or no, nigga? Yes or no?
Turn your Wi-Fi off, bro.
Hey, whatever you say, big homie.
Why you deflecting?
You the police.
Why you
You run
deflecting?
this shit. Hey, you run this shit.
Why you
I'ma tell
deflecting?
you run this shit with
Was
your
that
police
your
ass.
phone?
Hey, you run this shit.
We in Hip Hop Trends.
Hold on, Wack.
Hey,
Hold on.
Nigga, this the home of Rockstar.
Keep hating on
Hold on.
Dago all you want to.
What you mean hating on Dago? Where that come from, bro?
Dago all you want to.
Where I hate on Dago at?
Keep hating on
When
Dago.
do you
Where I hate on Dago at?
Still shine, nigga.
Where I hate on Dago at?
Hold
on.
Where I hate on Dago at? Now you doing some more police shit.
Now he cloud chasing. Now he cloud chasing.
Hold on. Let me holler at him.
He a cloud chasing snitch. He's a cloud chasing snitch.
KP, hold on, B. Hold on. KP.
Yeah,
Hey, Rockstar got
Let Rockstar talk.
Hey, KP. Hey, KP. This Rockstar 2800, homie.
Everything he got bad.
Hey, Ski, hit your man.
Yeah. Hey, KP, hold on.
I want to know where I hate on Dago at.
Let us land this.
Hey,
Rockstar
KP.
about to ask you a couple questions, bro.
Man, you just said some shit the other week about Dago. Man, what are you
I
talking about?
say what every week about Dago? Fuck you talking about?
Oh my God, bro. Now you got amnesia.
Man, I say what every week about Dago?
Shut up.
Wait, what I say every week about Dago? What? Because I'm talking to Mitchie Slick on my room, nigga? Right?
Fuck Mitchie Slick, nigga. The fuck?
Who hate on Mitchie Slick? Me?
That ain't nobody to me, nigga.
And again, y'all already know Mickey Truth don't know nothing about no West Coast politics. I don't even know who these people they're saying. So don't let that cloud your judgment. Don't pay attention to all that. Just pay attention to the stuff that's said about the Boosie situation, okay?
What you said? I hate on Mitchie Slick too? Where I hate on Dago at?
No, he said fuck Mitchie Slick.
Hey, look, hold on.
I want to know where I hate on Dago at.
Ski, call your man and give your man the proper etiquette real quick so we can holler.
This nigga talking out his ass.
Cause it could be a conversation. It ain't gotta be like this.
Yeah, he gonna be content.
Hey, bruh. Hey, this all small
You
shit.
been to the feds, right?
Hey, nigga.
You been to the feds, right?
Nigga,
you did time, right? Why is you live streaming a nigga with a gun?
Hey, look, whack 100. Hey, whack 100. I'm gonna give you that. You right? Hey, you right on that. You hear me?
All right. So right there, whack 100 said, "Yo, you been to the feds, right? You did time, right? Right? That's what I heard." So, and then the guy KP2 said, "I'm gonna give you that. You right? You right?" So to me, I'm like, "Oh, Fed case." And y'all know I love me a Fed case. You know why? Because you can just go get it. You ain't got to go looking. It don't matter what state, it's in one place. So I'm like, okay, let's continue on listening, right?
Hey, you hear me?
Fuck you mean, nigga? I didn't know who the fuck live streaming was, nigga. I didn't know if the nigga from Dago, LA,
All right, y'all, pay attention, because here go the drop. Pay attention.
Missouri or New York, nigga.
Hey, but listen, bro. Hey, listen. You got to understand that I got 3,000 followers. That didn't come from me.
It definitely came from you. That's why it looked like you working with him.
Man,
look like you the CI. Why is they on your shit?
It looks like I'm the CI.
Why didn't you turn? Why would you show a man's pistol in the small of his back behind his back? Why would you do it? Fuck what anybody else did. Why would you do that? You been to the feds, you saying you bang, you 30 years old, you telling me you don't know better?
I'm in the wrong, brother. But what you saying, all that confidential. Hey.
All right. So now what I'm hearing, right? He has not denied that was him recording, right? He is now saying bullshit, though, to like being called a CI and informant and all that, right? And again, have Mickey said anything about any of that, right? We have heard Wack call it out for whatever reason. He mentioned, homeboys, I don't know about all that. But as far as what's said on the stage, I mean, he confirmed his name is KP2. He confirmed he's from San Diego. He confirmed he is the person recording at that angle. He's confirming that, yeah, he was wrong for recording or whatever with Boosie with the gun in this back. So this is stuff he confirmed, right? So I'm going to let it play a little bit more, and then I'm going to pause it because I'm going to show y'all where I even started coming in to the mix. Okay, so we're gonna listen a little bit more.
All that confidential information.
How they know to be on your shit?
You the only confidential informant.
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Turn your Wi-Fi. Hey, tell the fans to give you their Wi-Fi access. Tell them to give you that AG shit. They say they have a. There you go, AGO. There you go. Federal Wi-Fi on. Federal Wi-Fi on. Go get your federal Wi-Fi. Okay, now we talking about it, KP. Hey, KP, what that mean? Keep it police? Hey, bro, we gonna talk or you can be content. You talk stupid, I'm gonna talk stupid.
KP, y'all gotta land this, bro.
Yeah, you want to talk stupid, I'm gonna talk stupid.
Yeah, let's land this.
You want to know why it's being said? Hey, nigga, for the record, I didn't know who live it was, nigga.
Hey, Gambler, mute up real quick.
Nigga, I didn't know who live it was, nigga, for the record. Them niggas could have said it was CEO Week live, and I'd have said the same shit. Who live was that?
All right. So, again, and just to recap, y'all let me know if I got anything wrong. Mickey Truth has not spoken anything at this point. No one mentions Mickey Truth, right? But we have heard information about confidential informant. We have heard information about working with the feds. We heard all that, but I'm not even in the mix yet, right? But we have already heard all this on the audio. Then, right, we have heard from the person himself state that his name is KP2. He's from San Diego. He has confirmed that he has done said time and that he was the one recording, okay? So, or taking pictures or he was one at that angle. So I want to show y'all something real quick, because y'all know, hey, when people have allegations against me, I want to especially break it down to y'all so y'all can see it. So y'all can see it. See it. All right, hold on. Boom, 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 boom. All right, hold on. Pulling up something here. Look, y'all are active in the chat. Shout out to y'all today, okay? Where is it? Okay, this might be. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. So during all the, back and forth and all that with everybody, like I said, I don't really be paying attention to that stuff because I don't even know what half of it is that goes on. All right, so y'all see what I put in the search bar. I put KP2 federal case. That's what I just searched, right? And then this stuff pops up. So, of course, you got to kind of look and see what's going on, like what's what. So, boom, I see something that says Supreme Court. So I just was like, okay, let me click on it. And, of course, I'm on my phone at this time, not on my laptop. But, boom, so this comes up. Can I make this bigger? All right. Now, again, I don't even know what I'm looking for, right? I'm just looking to see what's on this. So I'm just scrolling through. And I'm just looking. I'm just like, okay, well, who is these people? I see some names. I'm like, okay. I don't know who that is, but still scrolling through again. I'm going to scroll through the whole thing to see if something, steps out or stands out. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I just want to show y'all my process of in this particular case, right? And I'm just, seeing what it says, what's this, what's that, and bam. So I'm going to do it real quick because it's only 15 pages. So at that point, I'm like, I don't see nothing, that says KP2. So maybe, I'm tripping. But then what did stand out to me was the name King, right? Because I'm like, well, who is this King person? So then I'm like, okay, well, let me type that in. So I put in the search, I put King, California, federal case. So then at that point, oh, my bad. Hold on, I'm sure. All right. And y'all know it's a process. So, yeah, it's going to take us a minute. But I'm doing this while they're going back and forth. Okay. I'm looking like, and I need my mods, any ridiculous comments or questions, please kick them like they're out of bounds. And if you're new to Mickey Truth, you're going to have to hold your question until I finish. Because I see somebody that said, since when can you look up anything on a federal website with a nickname? Who looked up? Well, okay. Well, for one, who looked up on a federal website with a nickname? For one, that we're on Google. For two, technically you can if their nickname is part of the case. Just FYI. All right. So I'm looking around like, okay, so what's going on? Like who is who? So I see a lot of documents come up and I'm just like clicking. Cause like I said, I don't know who I'm looking for. And I'm just like, okay, who is that? Nope, don't think that's the person, right? So then I go back and like I said, I do this for a couple of times because like I said, I don't know who this person is. I just know like they drop their name and they say a federal case, right? So I'm still just looking around. to see what I can find out. Hold on real quick. All right, let's see here. All right, so at this point, I looked at it and I'm like, that's not popping up nothing, right? And I'm like, it's taking me too long to get to where I need to get to. So now I'm like, let me just reword what I look for, right? So, go to my other slide. So now I'm like, let me take the 2 out. So I'm like, okay, let me just do KP. Then I did federal case. And saw what popped up. So now I'm looking like, okay, I'm still not seeing what I need to see. So I go back to like paying attention. I'm like, is there something else that's going to pop up? Because right now, that's not enough for me to know if he even capping about having a Fed case. So let's go back and listen.
KP. Oh, okay. Nigga, I don't know if you from Dago, Tennessee, a civilian, or what the, I don't know what the fuck. You could have been working with the camera crew, nigga. So don't take it personal. You just the nigga that did the foul play. Now you telling me after the fact, you right, I shouldn't have did that. But nigga, you been to the feds, you been to the pen. You know what the fuck you should and should be doing. So when we do it, we know exactly what we doing.
Yo, mute
I hate
buddy
niggas like that.
came
Oh,
on.
you hated on Day. Hate on Dago win, nigga.
Hey, so look. Make sure we share the room, ping up. KP, you still there, homie? KP,
He on the phone. He on the phone, bro.
Could y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Look, KP, this is my room. Hold on, KP, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Welcome to Hip Hop Trends, homie. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get to understanding, you know, because your live is viral along with Boosie live. They got y'all side by side. They got the angle where you're behind Boosie and the thing is poking out. You know what I'm saying? Then they got Boosie live. Now we're just trying to understand, like,
mine was never alive. Mine was a story. The camera was swinging back and forth. Somebody stopped the motherfucker.
Okay, a story.
Pause. Okay, now, did y'all hear that? If y'all was here when I first started the story, I started on TMZ website, right? And TMZ said, according to documents that they obtained, Mickey Truth didn't get them, they got them, right? It says that the San Diego police was watching a story that led them to the Boosie Live. Okay, so now my antennas is really up, right? Let's continue.
Somebody stopped the story and did a screenshot and made it into a picture.
Okay, story. So let me ask you something. You been to the joint, you a street nigga.
All right, y'all heard that, or am I tripping? Let's go back to which one this is. Let's go back to this one. All right. If we go back to the TMZ website, remember what I told y'all that I saw earlier that day before I even went in that room was this screenshot. The name is right there. Then if you look down here, it says Boosie was seen on the Instagram live feed, right? And then it says San Diego PD was watching that IG feed. So who's tagging this original post right there? Boosie. Who posts this? KP2. Who is on Clubhouse at just a minute? They are KP2. The guy in the audio. Where does Mickey Truth come in at this point? Nowhere. But what have we heard? That he could be a confidential informant, that he could be working with the feds, all of which is said, but I didn't say it, right? I haven't said, nobody have referenced me of saying anything, right? So I'm just like, okay, I'm in the background. Now, fast forward, and we're going to go back to the audio in a minute. I played around with the wording, okay? One of the things that I tell everybody when I do go over researching is that sometimes you got to play around. Like putting Mickey Truth may not show you what you need, but if you put like say Mickey the Truth, that might pops up. Or if you know, like you got to play around with it. So when I type in KP2 Crip San Diego, this pops up from the justice.gov website. And normally, not all the time, when indictments happen, especially like a big indictment with a bunch of people, they'll post it. So let's see what this particular one says. All right, and y'all see United States Attorney's Office. So I'm looking through, and I'm like, okay, I don't see, I'm just scrolling like, where is all the names? So if we go down, they give names, right? Now at this point, I'm like, yo, who is like, I don't know who is who. Like, where's the nicknames? Because normally they give the nicknames, but you see they give the names, right? Hold on, pause. Who is this lost soul? He must be dyslexic or something. Don't kick him though. Sir, ma'am, can you follow with what we're doing? Didn't we just get to this website? I'm gonna give you one more shot. One more shot. Because I done seen you pop up kind of not in the loop. And it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm gonna give you one more try. Just sit back, pay attention, hold your questions to the end if something doesn't stand out for you to understand, and then we'll reconvene. Okay. I know they got to know how to comprehend, but look, I like to each one teach one, and we are having, what I'm saying, court, and I'm just trying to make sure, before I jump the gun and just, you know what I'm saying, trying to make sure I'm fair and give him a chance, but he's kind of alarming me at this moment. All right, so let's get back to it. Now, where was I? Okay, where was I? Now I got lost my train of thought. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to show y'all. Let me get my phone real quick. And now they must have came over somewhere. What to do, Alabama hits? Y'all, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me do something. Because, oh boy, or old buddy, or whoever that is on that account to stress me out. Because I was trying to know him. I'm like, yo, is you really not comprehending like that? But I am going to show you what I mean by the nickname, too. I am going to show you that in just a minute. But that wasn't, it wasn't time for that. But I will show you in just a minute. All right, hold up. Let me see this. It be every time. Look, we having a brief recess real quick. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Y'all, so allegedly I've been told that the Lost Soul account that's in the chat with all the weird questions, right, is actually the person who we're holding court on today. So yeah, don't block them, let them listen, but definitely keep them in timeout. Ain't that something? That's even more weird. All right, y'all. I had to check my messages because I kept seeing my phone flash up. I'm like, so yeah. Lost soul is the lost soul that we have the counts against right now. Ain't that something? Oh, silly rabbits. All right. So when you Google that, right, it pops up this website, and I put it in the chat for those that want to verify it or whatever, and make sure it's an official site and all that, because I don't mind showing my resources to y'all. We've been doing this thing for years, okay? Not years, I'm lying, but for months. We've been doing it like this. So if y'all would, definitely feel free to click that link. And it should take, like Lost Soul say, it's going to take us to a government website at this point. Now, we have not, meaning I have not, did anything outside of just Google, right? And Google has led us a couple, government website, but it's nothing in particular that we can be like, boom, this is who it is. Until I found this, and this is it, the actual indictment. Now, again, this is from a Google search. I have not accessed Pacer. I have not done none of that. But I'm just scrolling. I'm like, okay, 2014. I don't know none of these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, boom. Then I'm like, well, hold on. I see a name, right? And then I'm going to get back into the audio at this point. But hold on. I see, if you look at defendant number 5, Alondro Shamil Dickerson, a.k.a. Crazy Ass KP, a.k.a. KP2, a.k.a. Little KP, right? So I'm like, okay, he's on an indictment. So at least we know he ain't capping about doing Fed time, right? This is my thought process in my head at this point. I'm like, okay, because some people will say they done did Fed time, I ain't never did nothing. But so far, hey, his story checks out, right? So let's get back into when I enter the conversation actually on Clubhouse.
You see a nigga with something and you behind this man back, are you supposed to do it like that?
Hey, bro, negative, but I wasn't focused on the gun. I was recording him and the homie shooting the video.
How you not? But you a street nigga though, bro. You been to the feds. We always supposed to focus on what it ain't supposed to be.
And again, this is a conversation between
like
Wet 100
I'm not saying
on God. On God, that's how the game goes. But no, nobody told him to walk around like John Wick. Nigga, that's 7 different angles. Not my.
So now you putting this on this nigga? That don't sound right.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
my
mute up.
angle.
Right? I got you, my nigga.
That's 7 different angles. That's not my angle.
He said no whack. You hear this guy? This guy sounds weird.
So let me get this right. So I hear you, right? So the fact that he is walking around like that, why would you put your camera on him?
Man, the whole camera's on him the whole time. Nigga,
I'm talking about show.
Y'all don't kick Lost Soul, because I don't know. Lost Soul may be who it is, may not. Somebody say it is, but just keep him. If he put him in timeout, if he or she get a little bit too beside themselves, wait, we're coming up on where we need to be at.
Camera.
He's shooting a music video.
Yo camera.
I see the Billy in the real video, you stupid fuck.
Yo camera.
About, dummy?
Why would you put yo camera if you know how he's walking around?
He just said, I see the real. Let's rewind that. Because I'm going to refer to this point another time, right? I'm going to refer to what caught my attention for me to pull up Pacer. Now, as I showed y'all, at this point, I see the indictment that allegedly could be this KP2. But to me, I don't care about that. I just know, well, he ain't capping. He was on the indictment. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still not doing nothing at this point. I'm just listening, right? Until this moment. Now listen back to it. Okay, Lost Soul said they're not the person. It's cool. Lost Soul, you can chill. Just don't get reckless. We got to go through the timeline.
Like that, why would you put your camera on
him? Man, the whole camera's on him the whole time. Nigga,
I'm talking about your camera.
He's shooting a music video.
Yo camera.
I see the Billy in the real video, you stupid fuck.
Yo camera. Why would you put
video?
yo camera if you know how he's walking around?
Bro, that was never up there for not even 5. Man, y'all some J-Cats, bro. I'm not about to argue with you niggas. I'm not about
there
to
for 5 minutes, that's it?
Y'all some J-Cats.
How many minutes it take to incriminate?
Y'all some J-Cats.
How many minutes it take to incriminate? You better not put my bars in none of your songs, nigga. Okay? You hear me? How many minutes it take to incriminate?
You incriminate niggas every day, bro.
No,
what
I
are you
don't.
talking about?
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't. We talk about what's already on the blogs, nigga.
You sit up on this internet.
We talk about what's already on the blogs.
Bro, you got all kind of police shit going on.
You got a nigga locked up. KP the rapper got Boosie locked up.
You can't dirty Mac me for winning, bitch. On my mama, you can't.
What you mean? You nigga, we know you winning. You just got paid for Boosie. How much they pay you for Boosie?
80,000 they get paid.
How much they pay you for Boosie?
All right. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? They're saying, yo, this is what's going on. I still haven't said anything. All right? Haven't said anything. And also, we're going to get all the way there. But again, I'm still not in there. But we're about to get to where I do enter the conversation. And I want y'all to keep in mind of what I say. Okay? What Mickey Truth says. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Listen to it. And then we're going to get into everything else.
Everybody in Dago know me,
What
nigga.
up,
You
Eda?
can't
How much
work
they pay you
out
for
of
Boosie?
Dago, nigga. You can't.
How much you get paid for
I'm
Boosie?
going to fast forward a little bit because I'm eager to get into my part.
The cops knew who you were.
Okay, let me ask you.
Okay. Because we done established what we needed to establish at this point.
Go pull up the video and
Pull it
remember
up. I want.
I don't even. Talking to
Go
you,
get
bruh.
the clip
I'm talking to
or the law. John
I said,
Wick.
ain't nobody didn't get in my car when he. They trolls like you.
Beck Avenue.
See the videos or what you?
He ain't got no account.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's dangerous work
All right. I don't know exactly where it starts. I'm going to start from here.
you did to Boosie.
Did you at least go put some money on this book, nigga?
Nigga weird, man. What the fuck we doing?
At least take care of him, man. You did that to him.
What cuz up in here for?
And something to his kids and join the house
said
before
what?
you leave.
What cuz in here for?
He the nigga that recorded Boosie
With the gun in his back.
A nigga can't even have no conversation with the nigga like.
It's not his fault. It's your fault that you recorded that, you fucking idiot.
That nigga said he should have been walking around like John Wick. Hold on, nigga.
Nigga,
IG story remains the same.
Hey, no, that's that.
Y'all might need a background check, y'all guess.
Rockstar, that's class.
All right. I just came in the conversation. I paused the video, and this is at the 22 and 4 seconds mark on this particular video that Clubhouse TV put up, okay? So listen, I just came in and listen to what I said.
Classic content.
Hey,
Yo.
that's the same thing you told the police.
John Wick.
He's John Wick. We got John Wick here. They busted it through the bird up and everything.
Fact, bro. This nigga KP recorded murder and blame the niggas for shooting.
I said y'all might need to background check y'all guess. That's bad work y'all just had on the stage. I said y'all might need to background check y'all guess. That's bad work y'all got on the stage. That's what I said. I ain't say nothing more, nothing less at this point. That's what I say. Now we're going to get into more of the conversation. Now that I'm in there now, I'm in the conversation now.
Oh, he's still here.
Who this nigga
KP?
What happened with it? You pulled what up with the nigga Mickey? You pulled something up on him?
Sealed documents, including that plea agreement.
Let's get it.
Sealed documents, including that plea agreement. That I'm gonna go a little bit further, and then we're gonna come back.
Oh,
Wow.
there we go. Here we go. Now we got content.
The hunting side, Rockstar. We work that fast, nigga.
Now,
all right. So now we're gonna bring in, before I even get into anything, y'all heard what I said, because you know Clubhouse is an audio app. So it's based off they can't see nothing, they're only listening, right? But at this point, everything that put out on the table was not said by me. The only thing I did say was background check your people. That's bad work, right? Then I said, then they want to know, like, what you mean bad work? Sealed documents, including the plea agreement, right? Now, everybody kind of each his own how they feel about me and how I look at paperwork. But again, I am at the end of the day providing what my experience have shown. Yeah, it's bad work, right? It's bad work that we can't see what your plea agreement is. Like the plea agreement, this is the first time I ever seen a sealed plea agreement, right? So to me, hell yeah, that's bad work. However, I have said many times on my platform what sealed documents mean. I have said that, right? But nevertheless, those are my exact words. Now, WAG 100 made an Instagram post, right? On that Instagram post, he basically said what he was saying. for, against old boy. Now, mind you, I ain't saying none of that. But, he put his own word into his post. I am tagged on the post. Now, I'm going to, matter of fact, let me bring this up. Let me go back. One more thing real quick. It's one more part. It's very important to the case that we're having. So hold on.
Now we got content.
Let me fast forward just a little bit because I actually say something to somebody.
Nigga, you done took the bait, anime.
Hey, shout out Boosie, man. We got this. Boosie, man. We ain't forget about you, Boosie.
Yo, for those of y'all don't know, KP from Dago, the one that videotaped Boosie with the gun that got the warrant served, nigga, he just been exposed. He got sealed documents, priors, so he working. I suggested he was working.
All right. Again, Mickey ain't said nothing about nobody working. Mickey did say sealed documents, right? For sure. Including the plea agreement, but I ain't say nobody was working, okay? So just a little FYI. So also one thing about expungement, when it's expunged, it's not gonna be able to be pulled access at all. It's not gonna say, and we know this if we look up what's his name? Lil Durk. His Georgia thing is gone. You can't find it at all because it's expunged. But again, just on this was strictly what I said, right? So let's go.
He came in here and tried to speak against it. He admitted he recorded the nigga, put him up on his fucking story, right? This nigga been to the feds. He's 30 years old. Mickey Truth just then pulled this nigga shit and he got sealed documents. Come off the mic.
Mickey Truth just done pulled his shit and he got sealed documents. And at that point, there is a summary of what I said. It is sealed documents on there, right? So let's keep going.
Right. Come off the mic, bro.
Just like that.
Now he's refusing to talk. Yo, it's your nephew, right?
He doesn't say I'm wrong. The guy is in the room.
That's Ski, folks.
That's my
Ski.
little cousin.
Hey, Ski, bro, the work is the work.
I know. So that's I just texted.
Whether it's me, you, him, them, bro, the work is the work.
As a matter of fact,
you know how we do things.
Hold on, what you say, Mick?
Okay, now listen. This is how I really was just trying to show I ain't on no fugazi shit. I'm telling the cousin I think that he was supposed to be. I'll tell you, I'm looking at the right person for sure, right? So listen to this.
Mickey?
I can back channel you his real name to confirm I got the work.
Say that shit out loud.
Hey, what is it, Mickey?
Let's make him famous.
We don't do no back channels over here.
All right, well, say less. What is it? Alondre Dickerson.
That's him, Ski?
Yep, that's him.
There it go.
Now that's his people. I can't remember exactly what relation, but that's his people that just said this person, Alondro Dickerson, is KP2 that was on the stage stating that he was the person, right? That's his people stating for sure, right? So here we go. What did Lamar say? No. Expungement, and y'all can, like I said, y'all can go verify it with your local federal office. When it's gone, it's gone. If you get to the point where you can get a federal charge expunged, it's gone. But don't take my word for it. Y'all always know what I say. Go look into it yourself. Okay, so one more part and then we get there.
Shout out Mickey Truth, 2022, the paperwork queen.
Over here. That's what happened when the 100 in the hip-hop free that click. And shit get dangerous. You got sealed documents, KP.
Again, I still don't hear where I'm coming in on some other stuff, but it's one more part we gonna play, and then I'm gonna get into the actual document or case.
Where you at, nigga? Now I'm looking out for Dago. Only Dago, you know this nigga working.
Hey, cousin Crip.
Hold on.
Yo, come off the mic.
Hey, Rockstar, bring up levels. Rockstar.
Yo, Ski, you gotta come off. You gotta come off his mic, bro.
I'm trying to. I'll text him right now.
What we bringing levels up for?
Bring level, man. Level's good in this shit. He gonna add to it. Yeah, he ain't a op. He gonna add to it. Trust me.
Don't get scared, nigga.
Levels, look. So this the nigga right here.
Hold on. Fast forward a little bit.
Oh yeah. Any 5K1 on this shit?
Okay, here we go. Let me go back up just a little bit. All right. Now, listen closely for Mickey Truth, okay? I want everybody to listen, and I want y'all to put in the chat a 1 if you hear me say anything about cooperation of any sort, right? I want y'all to put a 2 in the chat when you hear me mention sealed document, right? And I want y'all to put a 3 in the chat if you don't hear me say nothing at all, okay? Here we go.
Police use that to come serve the search warrant. So we get the nigga in here, come to find out Mickey Truth getting his business. This nigga got sealed files.
Oh yeah. Any 5K1 on this shit?
It's sealed.
The plea agreement is sealed.
Plea agreement sealed. Oh yeah, he done. He working and he got a nah. And he's the one that got Boosie bust. Nah, man, this guy's fault. Fuck him.
Hey, what I tell you now? Watch this, Rock. Y'all be thinking I'm tripping. Did I call it? Come on.
Yeah, you did.
Ocho, did I call it? Did I call this shit? I said whoever live that is working.
Called it.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
They said that. Damn,
bro. Hey, KK, one thing we did in that motherfucker was become motherfucking matlocks in that bitch.
Oh,
you know,
payroll.
KK, we ain't had no time but listen to niggas' stories.
That's it.
That
how they got, what they used.
It's when the cousin asked me something directly. Hold on, let me see, where is it?
Levels, that nigga said.
He's moving his family out of Southeast San Diego. That's what he's doing. He's moving his kids out of South.
Yeah, I definitely get it.
Nah, one thing about us, nigga, when you fucking with that 100 Trent shit.
Did I pass it?
Went to the feds. I didn't know.
Boosie locked up in San Diego.
Nobody tell Boosie his cuz do it on the floor. Fucking matlocks in that bitch. Somebody else.
No.
What's her name? KP2?
I was when they go to these hoes.
Niggas coming in when I come in. This
Dang, I don't know exactly where.
We got real teams. I'll send you to Mickey. Send me that shit.
Yeah, I definitely.
Go back. Love them all.
Nobody's case when they was doing their thing because I was in the pen myself, bro. So when I got out, I didn't know what everybody else was locked up for and all that.
Yeah, but Ski, listen, I'm gonna send you to Mickey. Send me that shit.
Yeah, I definitely get Ski.
Nah, one thing about us, nigga, when you fucking with that 100 Trent shit, and I tell niggas, bro, we got real teams.
I don't know exactly where it's at. All right, so oh shoot, I almost fell out my chair. All right, so basically, again, what I presented to y'all was showing what I said, right? And I was asked some direct questions and I provided an answer. And I feel like, in my opinion, my answer was consistent that yes, the documents are sealed, including the plea agreement. When I was asked about a 5K1 or anything, I said I can't see nothing because it's sealed. That's what I said, right? All right, now. One moment. Boom. All right. So, Pacer. Boom. You see it? It shows the case. The case that you literally can Google and get the actual indictment. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It's there. You ain't got to pay for it. But you can get the actual indictment. All right. All right. So what I did was scroll through, look around, you know what I'm saying? For those who never been in Pacer, when you see this here, right? If you can click it, that means it's available to purchase. You can get that document, right? If you see nothing, that means that is sealed, meaning it's not public. You can't get it. Now, at some point, you will see red letters that say restricted, right? But that's not what I said. I said sealed documents. Didn't say restricted documents. I said sealed. Okay. Now let's just look around. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That's a whole bunch of sealed stuff. You can't click it, right? So far, I'm proving that what I said was a fact. It's sealed documents on his case, right? So keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, seal. Okay, open, seal, open. It's a letter, right? And it's a letter from defendant Alondre Shamil Dickerson. It says it right there. Number 429. All right. Then you keep going. Then again, for those who've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all know the minute entries that don't come with transcripts. It'd be a lot going on in those, right? And this in particular, and I'm just going to point out in particular, right? If you look at 459, and I just want to point this out, it says that one of the motions that were filed, boom, boom, was to reveal identification of confidential informant. So it says that. Now, it's all sealed. So if that motion was ordered, who was the confidential? I don't know. But again, I ain't never said that in the room. I didn't say that. But it is listed right there as a motion. Don't know who, but it says that. All right. I want y'all to pay attention. This is where we're at. I sent, and if you listen to the full audio, you'll hear me say, Wack asked me, where is the plea agreement? I say, look at the bottom of the actual screenshot, because I sent a screenshot, right? And here we go. 539. Wack repeats it and says, 539. You see it? 539. Then it says, hold on. Lamar said, did you get the DM I sent you? Say KP dude didn't tell. I didn't say he did tell. See, that's the thing. And see, that's why I don't want to get too much into the KP case, because really I never accused him of anything. I just said his shit was sealed, which I'm showing y'all in real time, right? So yeah, I never said he told on anything as far as that. But see, 539 plea agreement. So to back up what I said was bad word, sealed documents, including the plea agreement. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm about to show y'all. So if I click it, what does it say? Can y'all see at the top? Oh, you know, y'all can see at the top. It says you do not have permission to view this document. Do y'all see that at the top? Let me know, because I don't know. My timer is above it, so I can't see if y'all can see it. Hopefully y'all can. But that's what it says. If you try to view that document, that's what it's going to tell you. All right? So now, for those who may not have worked with it before, I'm going to click on something else. Now, is another document that's filed on the same day, right? 538. It got the check thing, so that means you can view it. So if I click it, it's going to take me to where I can view the document, meaning it's a public document. See? And it basically says that the person was going to plead guilty and it's going to be submitted to the judge. It says it. So to further just get into my stance on it, I don't see where I provided any false information. Like I said, bad work. And Truth Team, y'all said maybe that was the issue that some people had because I said bad work. But to me, it is bad work. Any document, especially a plea agreement that I can't see, in my opinion, it is bad work. Because if it was anybody on my platform that I was doing content on and it came up that way, I would have said it. But I'll take that under advisement that maybe that was probably meant something different to somebody else. But, you know, it's kind of like, but I get it, right? But I still said why I felt it was bad work, because it was, guess what? It was sealed documents, including a plea agreement, and I just showed that for what it was. What it do, Justified? So I laid out the facts, right? I showed y'all the facts of the matter. Now, let's get into the defendant, okay? And I'm going to show y'all, let me check my, look, I don't need y'all all up in my messages. Let me see, where's the message at? Dang, where is the message at? Where did it go to? Where is it? Am I tripping? Where did it go to? Okay, I got the screenshot. Why I don't see it in my inbox no more? Okay. Hold on, y'all, because I don't know. Because I did block this person already. But I screenshot it. All right. Let's see here. Which one is that one? So I wake up this morning and I'm like, okay, it's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? I'm like, it's Saturday. And we going to have a great day. But this is what I see when I first wake up. So we're going to move into count 1, threat, right? So this is what Solid Souls TV mentioned me in a comment under Whack 100 post and said, Whack gonna get you wet. And like I tell y'all, I don't be playing no doggone no games online, especially not with nothing like that. So I personally definitely took it offensively, right, about it. Now, originally, I more so used it as a learning experience, right? And I posted to my story on IG, and I'm about to pull up my IG story. Hold up. As soon as it loads. Oh, don't do this to me. So it's not loading. I think I got a picture of it. Hold up. Where's my story? Yeah, I screenshot all of it, so cool. All right. So this is my story that I put up. And if y'all see at the bottom, hold on, let me move this thing out of the way. Yeah, y'all been heavy in the chat. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. All right, I moved it out of the way. All right, so I know that's in the way. But I said, this is why the internet is undefeated. The comment doesn't say dude should have never came on the internet talking to the point that his case could be pulled up on a public system, or that he should have explained in the moment why his case is sealed up. But the comment wants to come for me because dude paperwork ain't right. Then I tagged the guy and I said, lesson to the youth. This is a threat. Please refrain from following this behavior. Now, that's what I put. Now, at this time, right, I'm not even aware that dude, and I'm assuming it's a dude because it's a dude on PTR at this point, right? I'm not even aware, like, yo, this dude have been in my inbox. I don't even know that at this point. But I kind of left it alone. Now, this is where I definitely took it as a threat, okay? And I'm about to show y'all that right now. Now, I had a couple stories up at the time, but this is what was written to me under this story, right? Where I'm at, it's a picture of me where I'm like, thank God it's Friday. And he wrote, you got a death wish, huh? Laughing emoji. And let me tell you, anytime you put death or anything along the line and anything sending to me, I'm definitely looking at you as a threat, period. Online, in person, anything. Definitely, I'm looking at you as a threat. Okay? Definitely. Okay? Now, at this point, now I'm like, okay, who is this? Who is this fella? Right? Like, who is this? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow him. And I'm like, okay. Boom. So I'm just looking at him. I'm about to show y'all. I pulled up his page. Right? I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, I see HTX. So originally I thought it was like Houston, right? Maybe this dude is from Houston. So then I look at the email address, right there, and I see SD. And don't give me the, don't ask me why I jumped straight to SD, meaning San Diego, but it came to my mind that this dude is from San Diego. So I'm like, oh, okay, like what's going on? Like what's really going on with this situation? Like, okay. So next I reply. No, I don't reply. He replies to my story that I tagged him in, okay? And let me show y'all this. So now the messages is, ain't nobody coming for you. You did this to yourself, officer. Then it says you can get sued for playing with people. That whole case is open on the internet. You clearly lied because you can't find it. Why you think Wack never says he found the paperwork? LOL, dumbass bitch. So you idiots can take the fall. Okay, so that moves into count 2 with slander and count 3 false information. Okay, now is one more thing I want to show. Where is my reply? Because I do reply. So I'm thinking, right, that, okay, somebody tell me, when will a message just disappear out of your inbox? Because I didn't delete it. It was there before I got on live. Is it on my, hold on, y'all. What up, Gaddy? Because it was just there. Why did it erase? Let me see something. Nevertheless, I think I screen recorded it. Give me a second. Because I don't know why it wouldn't still be there. But that's why screen record and all that comes in handy. All right, let me see. Where is it? So I want to show y'all my reply before we move forward. Okay, Getty, I'll just be over here chilling, man. Dang. That's not it. Hold up. Don't tell me. All right. It's cool. So nevertheless, I do reply, and I basically say, like, what the else? Like, I ain't say nothing other than what I saw in Pacer, meaning it was sealed files and that the plea agreement was sealed. So that's what I had wrote. Now, I have provided to y'all from start to finish what I looked at, how I got to that point, how I was able, or why I even looked at it to start off with. So it's now time for the jury to deliberate and tell me, what do y'all think? Is this person guilty in count 1 of threatening Mickey Truth? Is he guilty of count 2 of slander of Mickey Truth? And is he guilty on count 3 providing false information as far as what he said I lied about? Now, while y'all deliberate, I want to point out a couple things just for those who may not know exactly what each one means, right? So if we just Google, because Google is your friend, I say it so many times, right? Slander, right? It said the utterance of false charges or misrepresentation which defame or damages another's reputation. Again, I'm Mickey Truth, queen of paperwork. Someone is saying I'm lying about something I provide. Someone is saying, basically, I couldn't find something, and in retaliation, I put out false information. Okay. Another thing, threat. And let's look up online threat, not just threat. Right. It's one thing in particular I wanted to use. Let's go to CBS News. Is this one? Yeah, let's go to CBS News. All right. Now, a lot of people may say, oh, let me share. Well, it could be considered free speech. And this is why I wanted to use this one in particular, okay? And here, right, this is using a case that went before a federal jury, right? Now, it's definitely a little different in the situation, but the context is still there, right? So in this particular case, a husband is on trial and went to making indirect threats online, right? He said it was just his free speech. It wasn't like an actual threat. And it was basically his First Amendment right to do so. Okay. So if we go down, okay. So one thing that was said in that case, right? His wife testified that the comments made her fear for her life. That's one, right? Then this is an example of a couple things that he said on his online account. He said, did you know that it's illegal for me to say I want to kill my wife? That was one of the things that was used. Then it says, he's made some comments about an FBI agent. Okay. Now, this person was convicted of making threats of violence and got about 4 years in federal prison. Now, this is another thing I want to point out here is the Obama administration says requiring proof that a speaker intended to be threatening would undermine the law's protective purpose. Okay. It says here in its brief to the court, the Justice Department argued that no matter what someone believes about his comments, it does not lessen the fear and anxiety they may cause for other people. So that's the basis of threat. I've showed the basis of slander. And as far as count 3 with false information, I mean, if I just pull back up what the person says again, hold up. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Which one is it? Is it? All right. So he literally said, I can be sued for playing with people. Said the whole case is open on the internet and you clearly lied because you can't find it. And let's just be clear. The only case that I looked up was the federal case for KP2, which on his end, because I only looked up his stuff, right? And refers to his stuff is closed. He did his time and got out. So I don't see the lie, right? Now, Truth Team, y'all let me know. Count 1, threat against Mickey Truth. Count 2, slander of Mickey Truth. And count 3, providing false information. What do y'all find, or how do y'all find the defendant? Y'all let me know. How do we find? And then while y'all deliberating, I found something else. And I'm just going to be real. By all means, I definitely found out what his name is and all that. I already know that. I don't play about people joking or trolling to the point where you talking about I got a death wish. Okay. So, yeah. But we're going to keep it cute. And we're just going to do a simple Google. You get what I'm saying? Oh, Truth Team coming through with what they're saying. I'm saying all guilties on all charges. Okay, that Truth Team. Are we finding him guilty on all charges? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Like I said, originally, I definitely was on high alert. Okay, y'all know, even off the internet before I was a YouTuber, I definitely be on high alert anyway. But for somebody to, again, this not even the guy that's involved. I don't even know off bat, right? Why he even came for me. But I will tell you what I found. Now that we found him guilty, right? If we just type in, y'all saw the name and the thing. If we just type in, what was his name? TKALI. What's the first thing that pops up? Whack 100 goes off on Blood T. Cali from San Diego for snitching 1 year ago. I said, are you freaking serious? Now, let's just point out the obvious. For one, I wasn't even on Clubhouse a year ago, for one. For two, now it makes sense why you're messing with me. Because Whack exposed you on Clubhouse. And I listened to, it's only a 5-minute clip, but I listened to a little bit of it, right? And it seems like this particular person must have frequented Clubhouse, because I was hearing him say, take the PTR, take off that. And I'm like, oh, so he being stripped on Clubhouse. So I say this. So this person is somebody that literally used to be on Clubhouse with Whack 100. They picked my comment out of everybody's comment under a Whack 100 post. He then mentions Whack 100 in the threats to me. So wouldn't that sound to y'all like his vendetta or his issues with Whack 100? But maybe he knew, Mickey Truth is the female out the bunch. Because again, I'm not the only person tagged in this post. And I'm not the only person that's tagged in the post that comment on the post, right? And we all know, shout out to the 100 side YouTubers, they got the work up. They got audio up, okay? They got it up, without a doubt, okay? So it's not like this is the first time you're going to hear of it. Like, it's out there. But you choose a female that strictly says, I just look at what's presented publicly, okay? I don't go on these. And again, I haven't even mentioned this guy's real name, but I know what it is. I haven't mentioned it, though. I've strictly stuck to what's public, right? So again, even when I feel I've been done wrong or threatened, I'm still sticking to my principles and how I maneuver anyway. So, Truth Team, we have found T. Cali guilty of all charges unanimously. I think I was fair, you know. I sat down and I put out all the facts. I showed y'all the facts. I didn't sway y'all to think or nothing, no way, right? I presented it all to y'all. So now I have a decision, right? And I want y'all to help me through my decision, right? And I'm going to kind of just talk y'all through why I'm like, So one thing about it is that I could let it go. You know, I could let it go. Or I could sue him, right? For every count I just said. I could sue him for slander. I could sue him for threatening me. I can sue him for providing false information. I could, right? Now, what I want to know is, what do y'all think? Should I let it slide? Because part of me, like, if I let him slide with doing this fugazi stuff against me, right? Against somebody like me who don't bother them, I strictly stick to what I do. You either rock with my content or you don't rock with my content. It's not really no in between on it, right? I don't go looking for nobody, begging them to come over here. You know, my regular people pull up and we just do what we do. So, y'all tell me, what y'all think? I hit my lawyer up already. You know what I'm saying? She gave me my options or whatever. You know, I followed through with what she said to do as far as not to have communication directly with him. So he's blocked or whatever. Y'all know I'm big on paper trails. I got my paper trail together. And when I say paper trail, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I definitely filed a report, not charges, but I did document the threat that was made to Mickey Truth. For my purposes, you know what I'm saying, just in case that internet becomes real life, right? However, I'm like, do I just leave it there, right? Do I? Or do I make him an example of you can't move like that? Like, if you're going to be on the internet troll, but when you start saying death and whacked off and all that, that's the problem. So I leave it up to my special jury of the truth team. Y'all tell me, should I let this time slide, or should I continue on and give the green light to my lawyer to go ahead and do what she needs to do to get this done? What y'all think? Y'all let me know. What y'all think? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm indecisive. I don't know yet. I don't really know. I've been over here just like thinking, should I? Shouldn't I? Obviously, you know, this guy ain't really I guess he can't be high stature if you want to poke at me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see how that makes sense. I'm not even like popping on IG. Like, I don't even have no large following on IG. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, I don't get it. Other than you just, and to be honest, I call him a pussy in my reply, to be honest. And that's how I feel. Cause like, why would you come for me? So let me see. It seemed like the truth team is like, yeah, get them. And that's kind of how I feel, okay? Because I really took it as a threat, for sure, okay? Like, I was hitting up, you know, and like I said, I don't talk about real life in this aspect, and I'm not going to start, but I'm going to just put it like, I had to hit my family up on something like, yo, we got an issue, right? Like, we got a freaking possible threat to the bloodline, right? Meaning my loved ones. And we talked about it, and, you know, we did what we had to do. And, you know, like I said, things catch my attention that I hear. So if you loudly come at me, I'm going to hear you. And if y'all think I can piece together some shit in a couple seconds or a couple minutes on the Clubhouse app when it's not even about me, imagine if somebody does something to me, what I can figure out. And like, guess what time is it? 7:50 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm calm and cool now because I already know what I need to know. Right? So I agree with y'all. I definitely will move forward with letting my lawyer handle it. Because I say it again, I ain't no street person at all. Far from it. I'm not in no gang, none of that. I tell y'all, I don't get into no street stuff. I stick to the paperwork, and I only go off of what's publicly known. Okay? Like I said, if the guy would have came up there and said nothing, it would have been nothing to go on, right? But hey, it was provided. But again, I want to be clear, this guy is not the guy that was on there. This is a totally different guy. So yeah, I agree with y'all. I'm going to definitely do the green light and send my lawyer the text message. I just sent it that we need to move forward. Because I don't know what type of time I don't even know this guy. A couple people, like I tell y'all, I do have like mentors or confidants online that's in this type of work. And, you know, a few of them are aware of who that person is and, you know, said like, I think he's a YouTuber, or I have found out he's a rapper of some sort, but says he's like basically like a blogger. That page itself was like a blogging page, and which is cool and all, but yeah. But you know what came in my mind though? I ain't gonna cap. When I heard all that information, the tax tone and Troy Ave case popped in my mind. Don't ask me why it popped in my mind, but I swear I thought about it. And that's when I was like, man, I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was talking with my lawyer earlier, I was like, yo, I don't know this what type of time. Because for someone to feel his chest that much to come in my inbox and say something like that about I must got a death wish? Oh, this man psychotic. Because who in their right mind would do that? Who in their right mind would actually hit somebody up and say that? Just randomly. Like, who would do that? But at this point, court is adjourned. We have got to the bottom of it. And I will say this before we move on to the next topic is, if there is an issue with anything that I put out, and most times if it's not on my page, it's not my content, but even if it's on Clubhouse, if you hear me say something, and maybe, for example, in this case, if the bad work, if that part of the statement bothers you, right? Hit me up privately. Send me an email, send me a back channel, and we can go from there. Because this is the only... So I'm going to tell y'all this. And I don't know, she actually be on she's a subscriber now, but back when the takeoff case first happened, and I was new to like the YouTube thing, but I was out and on there. Right. So I was out and just putting stuff like tying things together and not really knowing, like, just me thinking putting it together may have effect on somebody. So I put something out, and this lady basically put something in my comment section. For those who've been with me from the beginning, y'all probably remember this. Put something in the comment section and was like, you need to take that down because it's going to be a problem. And I'm like, where's the lie in what I put? Like, what you talking about, right? And then she was like, yeah, because we don't play about ours. And I took that as a threat. And I did what I did today. I screenshot and put it on my story to like broadcast. And back then I didn't even have I don't even think I had 100 followers, right? And I put it on YouTube and all that. So she ended up hitting me up directly. And she explained to me a little bit more why, she didn't approve didn't like it. Like, she was like, no, the info you got is accurate. However, I think it was her son. She was like, my son is not tied to this takeoff case at all. Yeah, it's accurate what you put in the past, but I don't want my family in it because we're not in it. And I respected that because I was like, okay, I understand that. And I took it down, right? So I just say this, if it's ever a time where it's something, and I think I had, if y'all remember the whole Tammy Cohen situation, remember? I found out her husband and that he passed away, and I posted a picture. I didn't give any of his info out, his name out. Nobody really has ran with it because they don't know who he is. I never released it. Although it's public, I never released it, nothing like that. And remember, one family member went up on me on IG about it. And I was like, hold on. It's literally just Googled it, right? Another family member hit me up, was like, I respect that you didn't put out his information, whatever. Recently, one of the family members hit me up, and I'm like, yo, hit me up privately if you want to have a conversation, but to come at me and say, yo, it's not right to post that, and you can be sued. No, I can't be sued for that, when literally the jail put that mugshot out, not me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even go into details about his charges. You get what I'm saying? So I explained to her, like, yo, hit me up privately, tell me what's up, and then we can go from there. And she said, I can respect that. You get what I'm saying? So all I say, if it's something you don't agree with and you're directly involved in the situation, hit me up and we can talk about it and then keep it moving. Ain't got to be no big situation. Because this is my thing. If you come to me publicly, right? What up, Loud Pap? I said Paps. Loud Pipes. If you come to me publicly on some rah-rah stuff, right, and you basically call me out on the info, I have to stand my ground on my info that is public, right? And a lot of times, I don't want to, especially if it's a situation where I'm not even releasing everything. I'm limited stuff I'm putting out is not even the whole thing, and you come up to me on some rah-rah shit, I feel like then I'm back against the wall to respond, and I don't like that. So I'll tell you, yo, just hit me up behind the scenes. Then we can have that dialogue, and nobody has to be in the business. And like I told the young lady that hit me up last time about the picture, yo, you're bringing heat to this picture now. This video is old. I don't even get views on this video no more like that. Maybe 1, 2 here and there. Like, but you commenting it under this video, you're putting it back in the algorithm. You're now saying that this and that and that and that. You don't think it's other people that dig? It may not be a public figure like me to be on the, you know? So I'm like, just hit me up behind the scenes, and then it can just be done without it being a scene around it. So again, I'm open. All my contact info is in my description on my YouTube page, right? Even if you hear it on Clubhouse, all my contact, if I don't follow you, you cannot message me on Clubhouse, but you can link in with another one of my former methods on my description and hit me up, and I don't mind having that conversation with you. And, you know, and we can just go from there. It's ways to go about it. That's it. I mean, I'll be trying to be as thoughtful and respectful as possible, but it is public info. And like I told the young lady, I was like, yo, if you went to the court and say, yo, y'all need to take his picture down, and then say they decide to do it, then come hit me up like, yo, the court already took it down. Then I'll definitely take it down with no problem, because now it's not public. And I only stick with public info. I don't do nothing else. And public info can be something that's said on a stage on a social media app. But nevertheless, just hit me up, man, because I hope this will be the first and last time I have to even go through this process with suing somebody or attempting to sue somebody because they chose to just come at me on some lies and slander instead of just saying, hey, like it was other people that hit me up on a different level. Nobody accused me, but different. And I'm like, okay, I can respect that. But when you come at me and what I do and what I put out, that's the issue. Because then I'm gonna get tedious, and then we're gonna make a live where I break it down, and then I'm gonna have to highlight how you're not a credible person. So if this person indeed is a blogger or whatnot, I would definitely think twice about listening to what he says, in my opinion, based off the information he put out about me. But that's it. Back to the Boosie thing. In summary, that's where it's at, right? I have not been able to pull his stuff. It's still sealed. According to TMZ and other outlets, he goes back to court next week. Hopefully at that point, we know more. Now, I will say I kind of had a little debate on Clubhouse, and y'all let me know, True Team, what y'all think. I said, like, maybe it's still sealed because it's somebody on that indictment that's not apprehended yet, or it's something. But, you know, some people say they don't know. They don't think that's what it is. I haven't looked at all the cases in the world, but I've never seen a case this far in. Now, we on like, what, day 3, day 4, where you can't pull up at least the case. Now, no document may still be sealed, but not to even see him with a case is crazy to me. But again, I don't know all the federal ins and outs, but nobody else think that was a little weird. That, you know, like I said, I thought maybe it's a multiple person indictment and somebody's not picked up, but you know, they said that's not the case. It wouldn't be that. So I don't know. All right, what's next on the docket? Oh, we about to transition. Let's transition. Y'all been asking me since yesterday about it. So we about to do Quando Rondo. So before we get in Quando Rondo, anybody got any questions they wanna before we put a closing remarks or close that chapter of the conversation? Everybody good? All right. We about to get into Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo. Let me pull up. Damn. Matter of fact, I need to check something because Mr. Flacco, Poetic Flacco, last night I was on Clubhouse. They used one of his videos, and Flacco, you know, definitely put out some misinformation. I hope he changed it. Lawso says so. Lawso says so. Boosie got bad words too, huh? I mean, not at this point. You can't say that, Lawso. And the reason why I say you can't say that is because we can't even see it. Right? It's not in the system yet. Now, right? If, for example, his court was closed, right, where nobody could go in and see what was going on the other day, I may have said that was bad work. But right now, I'm not going to put that out there like that, because until no one can access the courtroom for whatever reason, then I probably will feel like, I don't know. But as of right now, I'm going to say no. Now, if you choose to go that route, that is definitely on you, Lawso. But that's not where I'm at with it. And then another thing, y'all make sure y'all just keep in mind, everything I say is from my view. Mine is like the paperwork that we look at. Y'all, if y'all remember when we got into like the high end of BMF case, we disagreed on a lot of things. But one thing we agreed was the paperwork was paperwork, but how we felt like it was worded or meant was definitely up to mean something different. But I'm pulling up the video. Nah, he still got it up here like this. Oh my God, Flocko. Okay, so let me show y'all what I mean when I said he put some info that wasn't right. And then I'm going to show y'all why I say that. All right, so this is the video I heard last night. And I'm not going to play the actual video. I'm just showing y'all the title. It says, Quando Rondo arrested on RICO charges. His release date will shock you. Okay. In this video also, Poetic Flocko states that Quando Rondo basically got the same charges as Casanova. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I laugh because I was like, huh? Like, how he put that together, right? Now, for those who don't know who Casanova is, he's, I want to say, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, isn't he like a rapper from New York that caught a Fed case and recently pled guilty? And I think, you know what? And he's trending right now because he got like cut or something in jail, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. What's his first name? Freak. Casanova first name. Hold on, y'all. I got to look up, got Google what his first name. I forgot. Casanova. Oh, Caswell. I knew it was something along that line. Caswell. And no, I am not about to go into Casanova case, but I just want to like show y'all something. What's up, Triple K? Similar to Lil Cam gun case picked up. Oh no, it's cool. I'm good, Triple K. But yeah, that's basically, you know what, the first thing that happened with the Lil Boosie thing, that's what I said too. It reminded me of Lil Cam and J Prince Jr. situation with the guns. All right, so I am pulling up the charges only for just comparison, so y'all can see why I said it's not the same. All right. So this is in Pacer. Y'all see Pacer. These are Casanova's charges. 3 counts of racketeering, which is the RICO, right? Conspiracy to distribute violent crimes / drugs, machine guns, conspiracy, distribute violent crime, attempted. So these are his charges right there. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do this for comparison. Let me put this in a Word document real quick. Okay. Let me paste it. Because y'all know I'm a visual person, so I want to make sure we visually look. Give me 1 second, y'all. My cousin calling me, talking about what's taking me so long. I'm like, I'm coming after I finish my live. Look, I got to talk to my people, my truth team. All right, so we got that. So now, let's go to Quando Rondo. All right, so this is iHeart. I do have the actual indictment, but I'm just going to go to their story first, and then we'll get into the actual document. And y'all know I do like Quando Rondo music. At one point I did not, because like, I ain't gonna lie, he seemed a little goofy to me and he's young, but I do like his music now. So y'all don't talk junk about me. But so, and this is being referenced by TMZ. They're using TMZ article. I tell you, TMZ is really one of them sources a lot of people use. So it says that he was booked in Chatham County Jail and all that. I don't think I really want to use this because, yeah. Even them, though, this don't even say RICO. I'm not really sure what a RICO came in at. But anyway, let's just get to it. So you mean to tell me none of y'all like Quando Rondo music? Ain't no way. Lil Loud Pack was like, nah. Don't nobody like that. I'll be listening. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell nobody though. All right. Let's see. Last Thursday. I keep forgetting every time I switch screens, it doesn't take it with me. My bad, y'all. This is just the easiest way for me to just go this route. All right. Here you go, right here. So he is currently still booked into Chatham County Jail. Loud Pat said, I'm probably the only monthly listener. Yo, his YouTube be Quando Rondo YouTube go up. It's like he's like a miniature young boy. Like he be hitting like 1 million per video. Don't do me, Loud Pat. All right. So basically he got 4 charges: attempt or conspiracy to violate Georgia Controlled Substance Act, and use of communication facility in commission of a felony involving controlled substances, unlawful for a person employed / associated with criminal street gang, and attempted conspiracy. Y'all see it. Okay, we just BTV said y'all can listen to Dirt and y'all can listen to Quando. And I ain't gonna lie, listen to Dirt too. You know what? Y'all not gonna come for me and my music taste, okay? But y'all listen to both. I listen to Rod Wave, all that. All right, so now where's the indictment at? Did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. Ah, shoot. I ain't gonna be able to share it this way. Hold on, y'all. Can I send it to myself instead? Because I don't feel like logging on, you know? Oh, Quando Rondo. This is Quando Rondo we're about to go over. As soon as I can pull it up. Because I don't feel like logging into that doggone Georgia system. Because unlike Fulton, I think, I noticed something, right? While I'm waiting to pull this up. That it's always one county in the state that's so easy to access, right? Then there's that one county, and then there's other counties that's like, oh my gosh. And that's like Fulton County is so easy to look into. But these other ones, it'd be hard. But anyway. So this is the actual indictment. It's a long indictment right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's 19 defendants on this indictment. Okay. And true bill. For those who don't know what true bill is where the grand jury is enough information provided to them to indict the people on it. Okay. And if you see at the top, it says offense, conspiracy to violate the Georgia Controlled Substances. Now, this is not a RICO. And for those, matter of fact, I don't want nobody to be like, yo, Mickey lying. So I'm just going to show y'all what word it would be if it was a RICO. You will see racketeer, influence, and corruption. You will see that, right? Like we saw on Casanova. So again, in my opinion, Quando Rondo charges are not similar to Casanova, not just because Casanova has a Fed case and Quando Rondo has a state case, but because Quando Rondo does not have a RICO case. All right. So amongst other things, Quando Rondo is not charged with guns and violent crimes either, but nevertheless, they don't have the same charges, not even similar at all. Now, let's get back into the document. Hold on, let me close some of this because, I can't even keep up with my tabs at. I don't need that. I don't need that. God dang it. Where are you? Is it? Okay. All right, there we go. We back. Now, I don't know who none of these people is besides Quando Rondo. I even looked to see if Lil Tim was on there, but Lil Tim is not on there. I think somebody asked me that last night. But Lil Tim is not listed. He has his own issues going on, but that's a whole nother story, okay? Because I will be doing an update on Lil Tim's situation with King Von once I run that content, but he's not listed on this indictment. All right, so let's go down. Now, it gets into a lot of ins and outs, but I'm going to focus on, let me see what Triple K say. Dude, I say a state RICO is 8 crimes total of specific crimes. Hold on, I'll have to go back because I wasn't even looking. No, I don't see it say 8. You talking about on this? I'm not sure. Let me know, Triple K. But I'm gonna go into the counts that Quando Rondo, right, is charged with. So that way we don't spend too much time on, So he got count 1. Oh, under summary. Hold on. Under this or on the indictment? Let me close some of these windows real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it too, for sure. On Getty. I'm not sure on Triple K. I was looking to see if I saw what you saw. I don't know. All right. So it doesn't tell me what counts is his. Oh, it was on the Google page. Okay. It doesn't show me what counts as his on this page. So hold on, y'all. Because I want to just talk about his charges. Give me a second. Back in my Guess I'm going to have to pull him up after all. Because he got particular counts. And that's the one I want to look into. So give me a second. Bring him up. It's going to take me a minute. Oh, it pulled me straight to him. Yay me. That was easier enough. It would be loading slow. All right. So what I'm doing right now, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up. I am bringing up Taekwon Bowman, a.k.a. Quando Rondo, info. All right. So I thought it was going to tell me in the counts, unless it is count 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder, is it like that? Let's see. Is it as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's see here. Count 1, conspiracy. Is his name listed? Yep. All right, so let's get into count 1. So maybe it is he's the first 4 counts. Let's see if it matches up. So count 1 says, that's a lot of names. I'm just going to get to where it says what happened. So it says these acts, right, of the Controlled Substance Act was on February 4th, 2023. Tayshaun Davis sells marijuana to confidential informant. Well, doggone. Jesus. Dang, that's messed up. Like, what up, Ted? It just started off like that. I'm trying to... Oh, here we go. April 8th, 2023, it says Taekwon Bowman, a.k.a. Quando Rondo, instructs Breeshawn Wesby to negotiate marijuana prices with Jakia Muhammad's father. Whoa. Is that who I think it is? Is she on the indictment? Oh, no. Oh. Hold on, pause for a second. Oh, wow. Give me a second, y'all. I know that can't be who that is. Can't be. Hold on, before shoot, that is it. Wow. All right, so I had to make sure before I said it, and it's pretty much confirmed what I was thinking. All right, so let me show y'all. So the reason why I said that with the name Jakia, because it reminded me of his girlfriend, right? And in his bio, Quando Rondo IG bio, it has Jakia. Now, the reason I was like, oh no, because like I've told y'all, I do have a daughter that's 20 now. So she's young. And hearing about these kids as young, going through that. And the reason why I said because she actually, Jakia, according to what they put out on social media, recently finished high school and was scheduled to go to college. So just seeing her name in it was kind of like, well, dang, right? Now, I don't know if she's on the indictment. I didn't really even look for her name originally. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's messed up. Dang. But let me just see. I hope she's not on the indictment. Okay, I don't see her listed on indictment. So that's good, and I hope it stay that way, because, all right. That's just, that's just me. I know y'all like really Mickey. But yeah, that would have been devastating if that was it. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so then, let me see. Is his name somewhere else? Yep, and then it says on June 4, 2023, Quando Rondo and unknown others traveled to Macon, Georgia to pay source of supply for marijuana. Contrary to the state laws of state of Georgia, the good order, peace, and dignity thereof. So, let me ask y'all something. Why do the head people of these rappers still do that? Like, be on the front line like that? Because if you think about, if we look back at the Rollo situation, he was making the trips and all that. Here, allegedly, you know, Quando Rondo is still part of it, out there making trips. Like, that's weird. But, you know, not my lifestyle, so I don't know. All right, so next we got count 2. So, yeah, I think that's how it go. It's the first 4 counts. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right, so the first 4 counts of the indictment. So here is the illegal use of communication facility. And it says, so he's the only one that's charged in that one. So it says that on March 30th, 2023, Quando Rondo did knowingly and intentionally use a cellular device, a communication facility, and facilitating the commission of acts constituting a felony under the provisions of Chapter 13 of Title 16 of the Official Code of Georgia, to wit. And it says, by directing and organizing the purchase of marijuana from the supplier contrary to laws of the state of Georgia. Whoa. Does that mean wiretap? Did y'all get wiretap out of what I just read? Or is it just me? I got wiretap out of that. All right, number 3. Violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. And he's the only one charged in this too, in this count. And it says between October 1st of 2022 and June 12th, 2023, the exact date of the offense being unknown to the grand jury, being in a position of a management of Rolling 60s, a criminal street gang, did directly engage in criminal street gang activity by directing members to not carry firearms and vehicles in which he is an occupant of, and directing members to provide him with firearms. What? Hold on. So they're saying that he is like one of the head people. Well, don't say the head, but definitely a member of the management of the gang, right? But it said that he's telling them not to have guns in the car when he's in there. But then it says there he's directing them to provide him with firearms. Like, it's just me, or does that make sense to anybody? Because that don't make sense to me. If he don't want them to have guns when he's in the car, but he's saying, so did he ask them to give him? I don't know. Like, that part don't make sense to me. Maybe that's why Flacco was thinking it was a RICO, because of the wording, maybe. I don't know. But it's not. All right, let's get to the next one. Count 4. So this is for Quando Rondo and another co-defendant. And it says that, what did they do? On June 13, 2023, they unlawfully conspired with Quando Rondo to commit the offense of violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act, to sell hydrocodone pills by Albert to Bowman were done in effort to object of the conspiracy contrary to the laws. So it sounds like Quando Rondo allegedly was selling pills, or like the pill plug, or nah, he can't be the pill plug, because it says he arranged to sell pills. So was he trying to buy the pills? I'm not really sure about that one. I don't know if that means he's trying to buy them, he was trying to sell them. So Triple K says, sounds like it may be a state RICO. From what I'm reading, is important to establish the gang aspect. But no, I don't think so. But hold on. You know what? What's more perfect to bring it up than using YSL? So hold on. Because it's in the same state. So the thing will be. Because I want to say YSL literally says RICO. And then you know what? I'm going to use YFN because to be honest, at one point, YFN wasn't a RICO. They came back like a year later and made it a RICO. So let me see what they're saying. Hold on, I'm logging in now. So the first 4 counts of the indictment is where Quando Rondo was listed. So hold on, y'all. I think I'm gonna use YFN because their original indictment wasn't a RICO to see. So the original one was this one right here. No, they had it. All right. So in the state of Georgia, right, it still says violation of racketeering, influence, and corruption. No, I got you, Triple K. Now, what I would say, will at some point it change? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But this here is not a charge yet, right? It's not charged yet. Now, will it be added? I don't know. Could be. I have heard it happen before. But just based on where the page is, just based off this right now, at least he's not charged with RICO. The indictment doesn't say it. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no for right now. That it's not a RICO because it's not a racketeering charge on there. But now I'm interested. Let me look back at that Google thing. So I thought you got to have that. You got to have the racketeering charge. Matter of fact, let me do Georgia RICO. Because we know they're all different if it's at state level. So let's see here. Georgia RICO Act make a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activities or proceeds of there must be 2 underlying felonies such as fraud, bribery, murder, witness tampering, among others. Okay. Look back at the indictment again. I think they have at least 2 felonies on here. And I'm reading, y'all. I know you're probably, why are you so quiet? I'm skimming through it. So they don't say what's a felony. Shoot. I'm pretty sure a lot of those are felonies, though. Right there in my face. So at least all the charges that Quando Rondo is charged with on the indictment are felonies. So I mean, if we just like break down how they outline it, can it fall under that? Yes. The only thing that got me like at this point, it still can't be considered a RICO is because it doesn't have any racketeering charges, right? Let me look a little bit. See what else. Well, let's listen to this. What up, voice box? Let's see. I'm gonna play this because I'm kind of interested. Let's see what it says.
I just want you to know I would never hurt you.
I say, what the world? After the ads. Oh Lord. I like movies like that. I probably want to watch that too.
Facing is a RICO charge. This stands for racketeer, influenced and corrupt organizations. So it started out as a federal law, mainly targeting the mafia, but now almost all states, including right here in Georgia, have adopted similar state RICO laws. It's going to focus on organized crime and only requires a state to prove that some people in that group committed a pattern of crimes or other crimes.
The courthouse is more than a building. It's the place where wrongdoers are held responsible so that the injured.
I was like, is this an ad? Yeah, this is an ad. Now, they wrong for placing 2 ads back to back like that in the first 30 seconds of the video.
$1 million. Call today.
Few hours before the Braves game, young soccer players were able to try out their newest venue.
I know that wasn't it. That was it, y'all. Hold up. Let me find something else. They wrong for that. Let's see. I'm trying to find us something else. This the same thing, is it? Okay. Let me see. Young Thug. Okay. Violating racketeering, RICO Act, and participation in street gang. Okay, so it's still 2 separate things. What is a RICO charge? It is a crime for any person through pattern of racketeering activity to acquire or maintain any interest in or control of any type of property. Okay. Okay. It's like okay, so my thing is I still don't see no racketeering charge. That's what got me kind of like, I don't see how it's a RICO, right? Because it's still, although it has some of the ingredients, I don't see no racketeering at all on there though. I would say this is, and again, this is just my opinion, right? I'm just gonna say right now, like, he is not a RICO case. Can it be? Does it have the ingredients to be? For sure. Mine is the racketeering part, and I'm just about to scroll through real quick. Because maybe it's somewhere else. And it's just like pointing out, even there with the conspiracy to violate the Controlled Substance Act, that's separate. That's still not even the RICO, right? It's 49 counts too, to be exact. For the whole indictment, it's 49 counts. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it a RICO though, but as of right now, it's not, because this is a lot of pattern, right, of drug violations and stuff. So I definitely think the ingredients are there for it to be one. It's just not one yet. Oh Lord, they were selling cocaine, marijuana, pills. Ugh. I don't know. What y'all thinking? Yeah. Now, I will say this. Like I said, I won't be surprised if they change it to it. But, I mean, although, and again, I said, I actually listen to Quando Rondo music. He talks about the feds wanting them and, avoiding the feds getting them. Maybe he should have been looking at the state and not just the feds. And he talks about a lot of stuff in his music for sure. Like, I don't even know who Leaky is, but I feel like I know Leaky because he mentioned Leaky ready to sit in the back seat again. I mean, I'm just saying, them lyrics be catchy, and it just made me remember. And he talks about being in the game, so I don't don't know, y'all. I'm gonna say it. I know y'all gonna be like, really, Mickey? That's bad work. Like, I don't think that's gonna really be good for him. Oh, let me go back to something real quick. I hope he didn't get his girlfriend tied up in this though, because just seeing her name on there like really didn't sit right with me. Go back to it. Mm-hmm. Where did I see that at? Did I make up something? Oh shoot. Let me find out I made up something. Didn't I see her name in here? Okay, there we go. I'm like, what the world? All right, so dang, what was I was about to do something just now. My bad, y'all. Damn, what was I about to do? Give me a second. I'm looking. Y'all know I be doing it in real time, so I'm trying to be like for sure before I get to popping off my lips. So I'm working behind the scenes here. Okay, for sure. Okay. Dang it. Where is it? I don't see it. Okay, so just not have like, I guess I'll look at it later, and if I can pinpoint it, I'll talk about it next time I go live. But nevertheless, hey, Quando Rondo is definitely in some hot stuff right now. Okay. Not sure how he can get out of this one. I know some people are wondering if he will cooperate or whatever. To be honest, I don't know. Does he do a lot of self-snitching in my eyes in his lyrics? For sure. Because like I said, don't know none of them, but I definitely feel like I understand that Leaky, who's locked up, is a shooter based off the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So that's just going off of lyrics, not knowing really nothing about what they're in. I do recall a song where he says, the feds not gonna get him, or they tried to get the feds or something. Then he said his cousin told it again, just from the lyrics, That's not to say that's really what was going on outside, but it won't help the case. And yes, y'all, I'm still looking for what I was looking for, but I'm still not finding it. Hey, really, I don't really have much more to say on the Quando Rondo thing at that point, because who is this? No, that's not who I'm looking for. Is it that? I think this might be it. All right, y'all. I'm still looking. I think I found it, but I got to confirm without a doubt. This is it, and I don't think that's it. Like, I can't bet my last dollar on it that is it, if that makes sense. What was that? Hold on. One more second. I'll be deep in thought, okay? Trying to get what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me see. All right, so I had looked up. I just wanted to look up to see if I saw if they released. Like, I don't know if her dad is on the indictment. That's why I was looking. I was trying to see if I can see if the dad to the girlfriend was actually listed on the indictment too, but I don't see his name to know. And from what they said that her last name is, I don't see any Muhammad's listed either. So I don't know what is going to come of that. Hey, that's just that. It's really not much more to say about Quando Rondo. Yeah, that's that. Like, I'm trying to. It ain't much more until he goes to. I think he goes on the 26th. Is that when? Yeah, the 23rd actually is when his bond court is. So I will show y'all this though. They have requested that he does get bond, his lawyers. I never really looked at his background to know if he got like a long rap sheet or nothing like that. But they have requested that he does get bond. But we won't know till next week if he's going to get it or not. Any more questions with that one, y'all? I'm trying to think. So we done talked about Boosie. We talked about Quando Rondo. Let's see. Will you be working any of the Memphis cases? Like, which ones? See, if they don't get in the algorithm, I don't be knowing about them. I think the last Memphis case I got on was what's his name? Matt Critter. And to be honest, I stopped looking at that case. I got caught up with something else. I didn't even know he had got out. So that was the last case I was actually looking at. I did get made. What was his the guy that just got killed that was associated with the Dolph case? I got one of that. I just ain't had time. So let me tell you. So a lot of times, because I focus a lot on documents, right? Or paperwork and stuff like that, I try to do more cases where those documents are available. Memphis or Shelby County, they don't show documents like that. Like, they'll show you the description, but like you can't really pull them offline. You got, it's kind of difficult. So sometimes I'll do updates, but like to do like a story or follow a story like that, it'll be hard because even like with the Dolph case itself, right? It's more of information from like you got to know people type stuff, and that's outside of my scope. Now, doing young Dolph case itself, no. To be honest, if I ever do that case, it'll be once it's done, right, and everything is there, and then I'll probably do like I did with like Wu-Tang, or like I'm working on with Biggie. Go back and do a review of it, but it's too many moving parts in that one. Jersey on with the eyes. But yeah, so I won't, probably not, unless at some point they do better with releasing their documents. Same thing like with Chicago. I'm gonna do, like I say, it's certain cases I'm gonna do, but it's the time it takes to get the paperwork. Okay. It's just like, it's so aggravating. But like cases like Georgia, Florida, Texas, all that is easily accessible. Even California, you just have to like request them and see. The California cases are better because I save money for the most part because it's so many bloggers, like reputable news anchor bloggers that grab the paperwork. And it's like I can save my money. I ain't got to grab it. Now, Fed cases, y'all know I love a Fed case. So like I'll probably touch on almost all the Fed cases that, get in the algorithm. But yeah, that's that. I think that was it. I think that was all we needed to touch on. We touched on Boosie. We touched on Quando Rondo. I was going to do a recap of Melly. I think I'm going to do that Monday. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that Monday. Because on Monday, it's a holiday. So, like, no court. Court starts on Tuesday. So Monday at some point, I don't know what time, I'm going to do a live where we like just recap, breaking down the timeline, kind of put everything together so that on Tuesday, we can go in real time. Now, I may stream live on Tuesday for court. You know, normally I wait for it to be over and then I go live. But on Tuesday, I'm going to go live from start to finish of the hearing. So, like if they decide to do a mistrial, we'll be able to talk about it right then and there instead of waiting until later on when it'll be done, you know, got congested and we talking about old news. So, yeah. So, Monday, review of the Melly trial. Tuesday, live streaming of the trial. Whether, and you know what we're waiting on to find out if it's going to be a mistrial or not. Then at some point next week, I do want to I want to take a look back at the takeoff case. I was supposed to do it for my 6-month anniversary, but remember, we end up not doing it because the Rollo stuff broke. So I do want to go take a look back and kind of piece together because there's been so much over the months from that case that, you know, we filter through. And to be honest, sometimes I even have to refresh like, yo, what happened with that? So we're going to take a review, hopefully next week sometime. We'll do that. So again, Monday, I'm going to go live. Tuesday, I'm going to go live. And then one day next week, I'm going to go live. In between time, I do have some content videos I'm going to be dropping. And I have something else I'm working on, okay? And I'll tell y'all. So, yeah, well, y'all know about the Mo 3 already. And then I'm doing some other content. But I've been noticing I have, if y'all really pay attention to my page up until like last week, I've been just out of whack. I drop a lot of shorts in the middle of the night, right? Because really I'm just, you know, strolling through the social media platforms and seeing what's going on overnight because a lot of stuff happened overnight. So I'm going to attempt, right? I'm attempting because I'm not going to say for sure it's going to be all the time, but I'm going to attempt to do a new little like segment, right? To put everything together and call it, dang, what was the name I said I was going to call it? Mickey in the Morning. That's what I'm going to call it. Mickey in the Morning, where I'm going to touch on a lot of stuff that happened overnight, put it into a video and make it available in the morning. So like, you know, like I said, normally around like 1 a.m. to like 3 a.m. That's when I'm doing shorts. So around that time, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to post it in the morning. So it's kind of like, you know, you can be up to date with what's going on. I'm going to see how y'all take to that. If it's something that, you know, go, then I'm going to try to do it as much as possible. I'm going to try to at least do it Monday through Friday because y'all know I do be on the morning show on Clubhouse, the WAC 100 morning show, and they do hot topics. And, you know, every now and then I'm able to jump in there, and then sometimes it's just more of a conversation. But I need to, like, you know, get the info on YouTube too. And I already do it with shorts, but not everybody looks at the shorts all the time, right? As far as the truth team. So yeah, Mickey in the Morning. I'm gonna try to start on Tuesday. As far as having first video up. I'm gonna see how y'all do. So I'm gonna try to do it all next week. If y'all run with it and it go up, I'm gonna continue to do it. If y'all not really rocking with it, just let me know. We stick to what we've been doing. You know, I'm trying to find new ways to make it make sense, right? And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's all I got. I just wanted to get on here. I had fun. Yeah, we only been on live for 2.5 hours. I thought we'd been on live longer than that. Let me make sure I touched on everything then before I get off. Because I swear, I thought we was on here longer. Yo, shout out to y'all. We made it overall. 382 people have came through the live. Look, my lives while I'm live don't normally go like this. I appreciate that. Y'all could have did better with the likes. Make sure y'all like the video for sure. Shout out to my truth team members that's always concurring. one thing I will know, my concurrent views is normally my regulars, right? And we held steady at 32 people that stayed on from start to finish. I appreciate y'all for sure. Yeah. So what else? Yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing else for y'all that I know of. Y'all been asking for part 2. Matter of fact, let me check the views on that. Because to be honest, all the episodes the parts, if I do a part 1, what takes so long for part 2 is for the views. Because I need everybody to be up there with the story before we go to part 2. Because I did it one time, and then part 2, I can't remember what story it was. Part 2 had more views than part 1. So like the whole time when we were live for part 2, everybody was asking questions, and I'm like, yo, why didn't you watch part 1? So let me see what my numbers at for that video. And if you're wondering which one is the one about Atlanta, the Atlanta stripper, I got you, Guap. Shout out to No Room for the Weak on the 100 side of Clubhouse, okay? King Guap and the whole team. Shout out to the Beehive, Dangerous Minds, because y'all know Beast Mind is a dangerous place, okay? Shout out to the 100 NT Late Night, Dreas, which is one of my mods. And also shout out to every room, because I can't even keep up with all the rooms, different levels. We got 100 NT South, all that. Okay, shout out to everybody over there. Let me see. Let me check the views real quick so that I can let y'all know when we're going to do part 2. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, Wu-Tang part 2 is not coming yet because y'all are tripping with that video. That needs to go up just a little bit more. And we can get that taken care of. All right, let's see. Yeah, so part 1 of we're not quite at 1,000. We need to get that video to at least 1,000 views, and then I'll drop part 2. Let me look at Wu-Tang real quick. Wu-Tang is all the way off. So Wu-Tang is at 283. We need it to 1,000. So I'm gonna say it now. When I do the different parts, we need to get at least the first part to 1,000 before I drop part 2. So yeah, so it's gonna be now the one about the Atlanta dancer, that might be closer than we think because it's at 190. So that might not take that long to get to 1,000. But the Wu-Tang one is real low. We got to run that up. So make sure y'all share those so we can get those back in the algorithm so we can get to part 2, you know? Let me see what else. But I still say shout out to y'all because like those are actual lives. And y'all know my lives be for a certain caliber of people because how detailed we are, okay? So I appreciate y'all because normally those are lower. So I still am grateful for that. I'm looking at all my videos. Yeah, I think pretty good. So everything else is good. Like I said, I don't really have an active case right now that I'm working on. Come do the review of Takeoff, but I think all my other cases I was with are done. You know, YSL will not be finished no time soon. YFN, I'm paying attention to see if anything drops on that. Now I will say I will cover Boosie case. Whenever Boosie Fed case is open, I'm definitely gonna cover it. I've been waiting for a minute to be able to cover Boosie. Now no bad stuff, just because if y'all recall when I did my very first interview, right? I said that Boosie was an inspiration because the made it out the mud or made it through the storm story, right? So definitely want to cover his story and just hope that it's gonna be solid. You know, I don't second guess it, but you know, in the back of my mind, after I was hurt with the last one, I'd be having to put that out there. But I'm going to cover it. And that's it, y'all. That's where I'm at. I do wanna. Let me see. Did I get monetized for this live or not? Before I was about to play a song. Let me see. Is it more? Yo, Loud Pack. No, seriously, I been told you to send me an email because you know they like filter out my emails. I don't have your email. Send me an email. So yeah, shout out to Loud Pack. I'm about to have the Mickey Truth merch available. Y'all been asking for a minute. And you know, I said, well, it's not time, but I'm about to go ahead and get that together. So merch coming soon. We're gonna go ahead because look, obviously the Truth team is definitely ramping up these streets out here in YouTube. Okay. So yeah. Mickey Truth merch coming soon. Y'all tell Loud Pat to make sure he send me that email so we can get that up out of there and get it done. So, you know, we can be out here doing it. Y'all. So hold on, because I want to play a song. And I might just play it anyway. But let me see. My advice be like, no, don't just throw away the live. But I'm like, but if it's, you know. Oh, shout out to y'all. I just noticed I'm at 6,720 subscribers. Okay, I see y'all. Is this? Yeah, these people. All right. Let me go ahead and play my music. What I want to hear? I want to hear something good. I think I want to take it to the hometown. Okay, that's what I think. Gotta play my guy. Okay. And then I gotta get up out of here. Cause I was supposed to been at my cousin's house hours ago. But I was like, yo, I might as well, you know, go ahead and do my live first and then go instead of the other way around. So all right, y'all. I'm about to listen to, but y'all definitely should stay. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my homie YouTube. If y'all remember, I did an interview with him in the beginning. Block Boy Spook. This is a song that is different, right? Jersey, you see it, right? This is a song that's been on the radio a lot here. And I definitely want to let him know. I am super proud of him because that's somebody that stays persistent, and, you know, keep grinding no matter what. So, and he always showed me love. So I'm going to show him some love by playing his song to end out the show. And I hope y'all have a good night. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all my Truth Team fathers. I hope y'all enjoy. Mickey Truth will not be on social media tomorrow because I'm going to give my undivided attention to the fathers in my life. So I hope y'all enjoy family time, get good gifts. Ladies, giving your man some cat is not a gift, okay? Give it to him for breakfast, but make sure you give him a gift, okay? So let's rock on out to Take Your Smile by Block Boy Spook. Shout out to the 803. Shout out to the whole Truth team. Shout out to 100 ENT on Clubhouse. And shout out to Mickey fucking Truth.
Because sometimes I just leave it on the table.
1 in 5 American children now rely on food stamps. Your kids are among them.
Yes, food stamps it's very helpful right now. It's a necessity. Being a woman with 4 kids, you have to be strong. You have to.
3Q on the beat. Black boy. Spook. Don't never let nobody take a smile, girl, yeah. Knowledge searching, knowledge waiting, help me find you. Right. And on the day, God had made you, took his time too. Right. From your color to your shape, you so fine, boo. Right. How you walk and how you shake, what's behind you? Lord, you know who you are, girl, yeah. Look up in the sky, cause you the star, girl, yeah. Don't never let nobody take a smile, girl, yeah. Beautiful, nothing less you most, nothing less you most, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got
got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. Beautiful, not unless you the most. This one for my with the gas, yeah. For the ones who gon' stop it in they titty gas, yeah. For the ones who do whatever for them kitty gas, yeah. For the ones who out here stripping Magic City, girl, yeah. Go and get it, girl, yeah. For my city, girl. For the AKs and them Deltas and them Sigma girls, right. For the ones who out here grinding on the mission, girl, right. She in school, and part-time, I hope you finish, girl. I hope you finish, girl. Yeah, you's amazing, baby. And your body is a temple, it's so sacred, baby. And your soul and your mental, you should save it, baby. Leave that nigga in the river, you gon' make it, baby. Cause you greatness, baby. You know who you are, girl, yeah. Look up in the sky, cause you a star, girl, yeah. Don't never let nobody take a smile, girl, yeah. Beautiful, not unless you the most. Not unless you the most, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. Beautiful, not unless you the most. This one for my baller girls. You forever in the game, you the starter, girl. Switch secretary, that's the name, get the cover, girl. Always looking in your bushes, yeah, them stalker girls. This for all the girls, this for my rider girls. In the club, always fighting, slash your tiger girls. For them legs that be in and them dyking girls. Shit is cool, I understand why you like a girl. You still the brightest girl. You are. Cause you's amazing, baby. And your body is a temple, it's so sacred, baby. And your soul and your mental, you should save it, baby. Leave that nigga in the river, you gon' make it, baby. Cause you greatness, baby. You know who you are, girl, yeah. Look up in the sky, cause you's a star, girl, yeah. Don't never let nobody take a smile, girl, yeah. Beautiful, not unless you the most. Not unless you the most, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl. Beautiful, not unless you the most, yeah, yeah.